Busia for me mama kwaba edeba tips and just YouTube. And then mystery me our Facebook and so and TikTok for so share me if me mobile so. And na de ayasem de and amedinam. A care job and I say home care workers to Canada na aban ne den hyehyɛ bi aba our friend a pilot a bit me ama o makopi mu permanent resident abusia ɛno ho nkɔmɔ na yɛbɛtwetwe yɛbɛdi kan ɛde ho nkɔmɔ dada na ɛsan sɛ adeɛ bi ba saa na nkurɔfo bebree ɛnam akyire na ɛyɛ adeɛ a abusua ɔmo de agyigyi sika ne adeade ɛno na metra sɛ nam sɛ daabi ma me mɛkyerɛ mo kwan a mobɛfa so a mobɛtumi ayɛ job applications no because aban no ankasa ahyɛ sɛ the end of this month ɛna pilot no ɛbɛstarte ɛsiane sɛ na pilot no ebi wɔ hɔ dada na mmienu koraa ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛda kaa yi so ɛdada but na ɛho ɛden na emu ɔden mahu nkurɔfo a ɔmo kɔmmɛnte ɛwɔ me videos ase ɛne other places ɛsɛ yɛ no mo yɛ wɔ Canada mpo ɛden ma yɛ sɛ yɛbɛnya kaa no bi na mo de mo te biribiara na mo mu follow ae ɛden ma wɔ mo because one aban no ankasa aka sɛ within the period of 5 years from 2019 ebesi 2024 5 years yi enipa a etimi ede care no ewrɛ mu a ɔmayɛ permanent resident no ɛyɛ 5,700 eti wo ne hwan sɛ ɔbɛka akyerɛ sɛ ne nya ɛden show 5 years na kyerɛ sɛ year bia no enipa bɛyɛ 1,000 ɛna ewrɛ mu saa 1,000 Ghana fo wom Alata fo wom Zimbabwe fo wom Kenya fo wom mo a makɔpiem Canada mo de visitor kɔ mo nyinaa mo pere eti wo bɛka kyerɛ m sɛ ne nya yɛ den a abusua we nya issue we enye news na mmom asɛm a ɛdɛ ɛne sɛ aban ne si the new pilot na ɛba no within a period of 2 years ɔmo hwɛ say they can recruit as many as over 15,000 it is already 2 years recruit over 15,000 a na kyerɛ sɛ wode toto last years deɛ no ho a na kyerɛ sɛ we emu ɔfo ɛna afei so eligibility criteria no even language English brɔfo na wɔgye no kai hunu sɛ we enye LMI ye bia bɛka sɛ mede me wasi anaasɛ English proficiency letter dabi na first no ɛgye sɛ IELTS because obi a wayɛ express entry obi a wayɛ provincial nominee obi a wayɛ normal piloting for other jobs no obɛgye ato mu sɛ English requirement no ɛnyɛ ka sɛ fidi agorɔ ɛyɛ IELTS na na wobɛtwerɛ na mpokra na ɔmogye free band 6.0 ɛkɔ ɛno na ban ne sɛ wa lower aba level 4 of the CLB a Canadian language benchmark what the toto IELTS no ho a it is can I say overall score of band 4.0 to control IELTS now when you overall score 4.0 ebusia we emu ayefo make catch it all say opportunity bi aba e wo ho requirement say when di ehyehyɛ no so now tena se e na omunji we enye de wo na omogye de aban ne pɛ na wo gye etitie ni ye video we say requirement bi a meka kyerɛ sɛ wobɛhia bia ɛno na wobɛhia wo de na wo no ehia aban no de aban ne ɛhwehwɛ ɛna tie because we no okwa we yɛ permanent resident sabi obi a wode school akɔ a okotua school fees ɛnyɛ ne yɔnko ne because ɔno obewie school akɔpɛ postgraduate work permit bi na ɛno nso later wakɔpɛpɛ adwuma bi ansa na wakɔwura permanent but wo no wɔsɛ ɔyɛ permanent on arrival eti enye fedi agorɔ eti opportunities no eba moma yɛn utilize it. Na documents a ɛwɔ mu no sɛ yɛsɛ kɔtwerɛ IELTS na ɛntena hɔ nyɛ ɛne IELTS deɛ ne twerɛ den na nka ɔmo ngye English proficiency letter masa ɛnyɛ deɛ wɔpɛ na ɔmo pɛ tie ne kɔtwerɛ bi ne kɔ nti abusua ɛno ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna me na ɔbɛtwetwe yɛ sɛ afei na wajoin me ɛwɔ YouTube anaasɛ Facebook na ɛka sɛ TikTok foɔ nso ɛtie mi a ɛne ɛnɛ na meka kyerɛw sɛ ɛyɛ care job anaasɛ carers a ɛkɔ home care ɛwɔ Canada na ɔmokɔ akɔyɛ ɔmokɔ through the piloting program a ɛbɛma ɔmanya the permanent resident status na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nkrataa no ɛnwu da afei bɔ nkrataa abusua ɛyɛ na intensi ɛwɔ countries bi asa enta ensi eti moma yɛnhyɛ ne nso mame akno ɛka ne sɛ brɔfo no kora ma mo amaba ɛka sɛ YouTube mame ɛnkyɛkyɛ mo nyinaa nka me yɛaka no brɔfo no akem abusia Jebi Bismarck or say I am watching from Ghana Tema Jebi Maba na JB was say I want to message you yebedi ho komo later. Esther was say hello tips, good evening. I've sent email. Me say munya abotre na email no ade amubenya responses. Obi so say watching from Koforidua. Ya or say Mohammed or say ya tips. Me patcho menya ya o. Menya oba wa me bema. Ana na was say how are you doing today? Me patcho menya ya wa. Mohammed wa shedana. I can say Mamaga or say Benis watching you from Kaswa. Hey, Kaswa for Krum. Yo, Kaswa for Krum. Ya Christy or say watching you from Ablekuma. Ablekuma Fonso Abi PM Ewa Hase. And Monica was say thank you for your good work. God bless you. Michael will say, let's wait for tips and gist. He's coming. I am saying now omo pressure or comment session. I say Abra na minya maye. You can say Nut Suga or say tips. I want to discuss something with you. Hey, any omo person name discussing in my daughter. Patrick or say tips. I'm last to I feel yesterday. Back when the campaign any day. When so see me show free Facebook or see a friend no Ellie Boutique. And Timo Pentari, I am on Ellie Boutique or social media or Facebook. Isaac or say hi bro. Good evening. Abusia comments no edoso nya de metimi everyday obi ade se ba na eba yesi preko na me di ne show abusia enti ye kan say yenya no fast na enkomo no emuwa esanse yesa be ko job bank kura akusua application abusia fast forward me pesa wote ase e woni ema bi before say ye be discuss about the piloting program no me pesa wote Canada adwuma nkrata na se emu na piloting ehye eti wo hwe me screen so a ma mo Facebook and YouTube ni dia etwa gu say yopo Canada opportunities and work permit ewo ho eti wo hwe wani so ade a efe papa wo TikTok a de meka cho say be join ye ewo Facebook and I say YouTube na enso ehunu sign na obesi asend employers no message na empu be your email address e ma ye nyaw na wa be ka say me call job bank no mentime nya employer ni bi because yes ye tete abetie no na ne cha eno no abusia Canada ewo work permit different types your temporary ones ewo ho and your the permanent ones ewo ho medical treat this topic but ye de kaka ye ho na ya te ase under the care no na ye hu de betumi aye so offer temporary and permanent na temporary no emu and your open work permit and your employer specific work permit and your the H1B holder work permit and your the seasonal agriculture work program sa enema ya ma list for yi ni nyina the temporary ones a school for the eka ho am your friend or the postgraduate work permit and also temporary ones ebuso eka say temporary a na che say ade a ewo mu a ebewu egisa wo sa renew na offer open work permit na ebusia ye de ma a spouse obi a mefa ne se oko school what is enkrofo bi ko school Canada omo de omo wife ene omo kunu no etime ko ene omo ma te se omo koye masters ene omo ne ade enka ne tete nanka undergraduate nyina ka ho nanse ya na Macmillan ebetwa undergraduate ni mu so they are abusing it is say no or the ama masters for eno pen omo tumi de omo wife ene ye ka ne se omo kwada etumi akom eti se enka obi ko school a sa ne yere anane kunu na wodi nachi akono esanse ono no enkosua ade no aban no emma no the open work permit say ono so ko Canada hwa e ade obetumi ede aye adwuma ena obi enso a wanya te say LMI a okono okwa wo de wo yere ena o mabeko enti say wo ye be ma wanya LMI na okwa wife no because wono na enya LMI no obeji open work permit ede ama wife no so your ban so na wonya LMI na okwa okunu no obeji open work permit so ye de ma a spouse of a worker or a student in Canada. And yes, our open work permit for vulnerable foreign worker. Now, no, na medical actually we say vulnerable foreign worker no. Will be a waji employer specific employer be wako job bank akoye LMI na wakoduru ho na employer ne etete wo say ontua wo kayi anase physically abuse or bro anase sexually abuse or person wo ne wo da ene ade no ade a o report sa employer na UK has said the anke beje won krata afiri unsem sa pay different employer but Canada entisa or report employer na ade a obema open work permit or friend open work permit for vulnerable foreign workers and no obetimi atena krom ho aye adwuma ma employers bia eno ena na watchi enie me call job bank ekoduedue mu a ma ha me call Canada.ca me ko duedue mu a na me hu say under the vulnerable foreign worker open work permit no abinding the bibia ba say na say watche say amanfo eye work and pay and na see I can say LMI no amanfo ewo TikTok ene ade tonton aba bonte kra se o makototo bi ene ade aban ne se nani nje ho eti aban ne se what to be abasa your friend of financial abuse let us say they have abused you financially and or say under the 0.8 na no me ho video ntimi nko sesi a but okọ 0.8 na o say agent bi age usika e say o pay adwuma ma wo e de wa ba Canada e financially abuser aban no on so it is wa bedu Canada na ya usika we can pay and I say ya usika na de wa ba report sa employer no o say betimi afre 911 na o report sa employer na ye be general license free nsem na wa ma open work permit for vulnerable foreign worker let us say wonso wetimi atena ho eti abusu aban se wo yesa se de be obetimi atu katahyehe ene proya ase free TikTok ene omo a omotontono rough no aza agent no abusia enti wo de sa enkrofo no work and pay for no so akọhye the vulnerable foreign worker no say ebi ato sa report sa employer no na yengu na adwuma na oma the open work permit for the vulnerable foreign worker abusia yeba employer specific na and also a different type of work permit na eno no so eno na obekọ job bank na wakọhyehe LMI no nti ma mo hwe screen so no obo se matre say temporary foreign worker TFW fashion utrim say TFW no temporary foreign worker no eno employer specific work permit emu ena yenya LMI no eden free nti matre LMI is required ena LMI no mabibim a labor market impact assessment iti eno de na obeye ewo se okoye job search okohwe adwuma ansa na wanya ba ko na meboboye no the open work permit in de yen hwehwe adwuma eno anse wukunu bi ko Canada wo yiri bi ko Canada nanka wakoje no but we no employer specific ne de the LMI da so ne de wa na bekwa kohwehwe adwuma aban na nka se bra TikTok ne kotua $19,000 $20,000 or say call job bank na eho na say kraman for class job bank formality eso ne na me TikTok mu te say me ne abrante bi twetwe nkoma or Saudi Arabia or say or apply adwuma ne November March and or te o monka or so apply adwuma makomako 170 a watimenya LMI ni free watimenya LMI ni free also apply makomako 170 tebusia wo hwehwe LMI no aye be 50 bia mo abamumu kosoa ne koso obi ne bo no nwom o se kosoa ne koso onyame be ye din kunim obi a o TikTok bia o ka kire say formality bia na oboa ye de otonton ne bia eno nya employer omo ni agency na ye adwuma and obi a o ye adwuma we agency bia no your friend say oni agent na ye adwuma ebusia you free the temporary ones no ho ya test the permanent one na permanent no you the express entry and you the piloting program express entry and you piloting program ebusia express entry no de it say American lottery no it de tie say eno no ko register wo ho e school dodo a wako certificate dodo a wako na aban ne de magu pool bi mu aha en fa say it say swimming pool it ko e ka say screen so a or say pool yade ubegu pool ni mu yade ugu pool ni mu dia abusuya na yama mu invite into every month bia otimima for invite na chese wa adom ebeso so a yebe ma invite no you go through the express entry and also ewo ho piloting program no abusuya eno no enso ewo ho mame enkere mu wie it with the express entry no omu miensa or the Canadian experience class for express entry or the federal skilled trade program and also express entry and all the federal skilled worker program for foreign workers and no and American so we a foreign worker now wa kire say receive nie mature exam say any other na ban e de ma to pool mu or the moto pool mu a abusia na ade a obetimi ama invite emu na score bi ewo e was wonya the CRS score the comprehensive ranking system CRS score and it is a wonya sa score na o score ewo higher let us say probability say aban no betimi invite you through the express entry no higher eno na aban ne ka say wa o score ewo form no ubetimi akohwehwe bibia e friend no the provincial nominee let us say your province bi ewo Canada Ghana and Quebec as a region Greater Accra region Northern region Central region Canada so kopima a province it's no province bit says Saskatchewan and Manitoba nominate those kind of province no omo provincial nominee programs bi wo ha omo ye it is Saskatchewan de na opa the SPNP Saskatchewan provincial nominee program na wakwa register register na omo fa wa na wanya 600 can say points ni bi na o de abeka we you know na chese ashutu cost I think say unya provincial nominee na eno kwa 600 points so say na chese nka kwa points ho na ashutu cost na buy net me nominate through the express entry it is what provincial nominee program na chese eno so express entry no ase Ebusua steps no ene say obedi kan check eligibility. Enti wokɔ hɔ a eno madi kan akyerɛ dada. Wo check eligibility ene bibia ewia na wa check wo score. Na kyerɛ sɛ wo score no ɛwɔ soro a na ne wagyae provincial nominee no. Wo score no ɛwɔ form a na wakɔpɛ provincial nominee ni bi ɛde ababe bege apps wo score no na kyerɛ sɛ wo score no ayɛ den akɔ soro. Nti score no kɔ soro wi a na wagada wo documents nyinaa na wakɔ create the express entry profile na yɛde wato poll ni mu ya send you email say wayɛ adeɛ sɛ wasɛne yɛ kan say wa create account yɛde wato poll mu twɛn kɔpem sɛ obenya invite. So you get an invitation as the step number 5, then you make your application for the express entry na wakɔpem Canada. And also a permanent resident a wokɔ a ɛyɛ afebɔ nkrata. Yɛba pilot na yɛwɔ mu mmienu. Yɛwɔ the rural and northern immigration pilot. The rural and northern immigration pilot. And yɛwɔ the home child care provider pilot and a home support worker pilot. Eti one the way and common AC kono. Me ba betiesi card yenimu. Eti card yenimu ana ye kwako tiesi. Eti ebusia pilot no. Yawo the rural and northern immigration pilot. And ye number 1. And a yawo care for the home child care provider pilot. And a friends home support worker pilot. Na sa pilot ni de tene say. E was a hwehwe adwuma. On say express entry no eno ye hwehwe adwuma eno ne de okọ register wo ho a na wo da pool ni mu na ban no ama permanent resident na de akọ Canada ba pilot ne de okọ hwehwe adwuma no na wonya offer ne wie a na abusua eyade na wo de akọ pre o permanent resident na eno na offer the rural and northern immigration a aban ne 11 communities a omoye nkrasi a eya na manfo mpese ombekọ ho akọye adwuma ewo ho nti aban na ye ne say wokọ job bank now ko apply enwuma ni bi na sa employer no ne company ne ewo under this 11 communities ni mu bia abusua or the requirement bi aka ho a unya enye LMI no nko na obetumi de akọ obetumi convert LMI into a pilot program let you say instead sen ka obenya a temporary visa no wenya a permanent status eti eno the rural and northern immigration pilot eno enso efiri ho a yɛwɔ the home care provider pilot no and yɛwɔ the kind of say home support worker pilot na ɛno no me say refer to IRCC etimi de wo rem canada.ca bebe apply visa no na yɛhwɛ enema 1 to be dem ɛwɔ hɔ enti eba careful na monhwɛ de wɔ screen so no wobɛhu sɛ yɛatwerɛ aha and I apply Canada visa right canada.ca IRCC under the immigration and citizenship no caregivers no abusua visa hodo a aban no ebiebie amakefo no bebre na oklosi no 2019 oklosi bebre na 2019 the first one the live-in caregiver program the live-in care giver program na eno no utumi ekoho na wone enkrofo no akotena fie akwete se bibi ti se nani bisa no nti ye ka live-in a kroma se UK say ebi mo ye care na omo ye live-in omo ne te omo tifi wa it live-in caregiver program no aban ne de by na 2014 December and o close here and afin so wasade baako bi baye the interim pathway for caregivers and also close in 2019 and wasade for baye caring for people with high medical needs pilot and also close here and also the caring for children pilot and also 2019 and o close here it de na akoka mienu pe the carer work temporary as a caregiver LMIA carers it is now called job banga LMIA de no eno no nye permanent residence it na omomko Canada through the care ni nyina no omko a omunya afebon krata na ye LMIA temporary ones e be 3 years and as 5 years and no omo the home child care provider pilot and as the home support worker pilot na eno no na ninya edin aban ne say from 2019 a o closely we no na obi sa home child care pilot and the home support pilot no from that 2019 eba beti 2024 5 years no enipa etime awuram 5,700 we ekere say na edin pa say wo betime eden enye mu awura ena LMI no so de wonim say bebre na ampe ne hwehwe pilot no so an combetima hwehwe no so a abusua na emu odin because of criteria language any ade ena immigration minister Macmillan ebe the announcement eba ye say abusua eyade a eyade a sisi ano odi new one eba no eyade a language any bibia watetete so Empanifo ɔse kakum yɛde no kwakuo enum. Moma yɛnkotie borɔfo a Macmillan ɛka gu hɔ na yɛwie a mede ɛbɛba yɛkan kwasɛm.
Very pleased to announce that we are launching new pilots that will provide permanent residency status for caregivers as soon as they arrive in Canada. The biggest change coming in these new pilots will be providing a one-step immigration process. Before, caregivers first needed to get work permits and then obtain work experience before applying for permanent residency. Under the new rules, we're simplifying the process and providing them with a clear, straightforward pathway to stay and care for our loved ones. The change will notably provide more autonomy for caregivers to leave workplaces with abusive situations and seek opportunities to advance in the care sector. And Lord knows I've heard a lot of those stories, not only today, but in the past, as we've been listening and reaching out to people that have been providing that support and have been in abusive situations. I'm also pleased to share that we are lowering, out of fairness, the language requirements to Canada Language Benchmark 4 under these new PR on arrival pilots. Our aim is to strike a balance between breaking down the barriers caregivers face to get PR and selecting newcomers who will be resilient to changes in the labor market. Lowering the language requirements is a must-needed change that we've heard directly from the community on, and will align with other programs in my department, as well as provincial programs, creating better consistency and fairness for all applicants. Caregivers will still have the needed language skills to work in the caregiving field. Let me be clear about that. And finally, as we look to address the desperate need for caregivers, we're also expanding the pilot programs from private household employers now to also include organizations who will directly employ home care workers. This will allow for and not-for-profit organizations to provide job offers and help address home care needs where labor shortages exist.
Yo, ebusua, kind of say, Macmillan, immigration minister, and yakotie the same okaye no. Eti ote de okaye na, or say new pilot program or the baby replace the old one na make no, the home child care and the home support no. Na awo from 2019 basi 2024 April, nipa 5,000 penny timi koye no. Or say omo de for eba. Na omo tena se na de na den pa ye language requirements, omo te brofo na, or say language requirement no. Eno na wate so. Na ebusua, mama yenko IRCC, na yesan kohwe the new one na ode bae no, requirements no, na eyade ayewie a mobete enema ase. Eti Canada.ca, baby apply visa, news release, 3rd June 2024 ya Toronto, omo headquarters, ena cancel omo ede abegu no. Eti update na ode bae no, ena ose omo de foforo bi eba the new piloting program eba ebetumi ama amanfo ewrem as a permanent resident. Na eno ka say I see the new pilot program will provide home carers, right? PR, permanent residents on arrival. And na yenshe requirements no and I say criteria no. Or see attain a minimum of level 4 based on the Canadian language benchmark CLB. Eti minimum. Not just unya bro so a idea obeji atum ebusia. Me pesa usha ade we nsum. You cannot do away without this. Way any the only thing I will to me enye bidiako. Number 1, language, the CLB. Minimum of 4. Unya 3 kra wonje, unya 2 wonje. E maybe some say me wo English proficiency letter, me wo deben o si CLB. Ye wi me de mo be wrem CLB nim na makɔhwɛ adekora CLB no eye. Any I can say exams ahodo a utimi twere a utimi convert ko CLB no. Na wakɔtwere bi. Antifatu the first one, or see language level 4 CLB. The second one, or see hold the equivalent of a Canadian high school diploma. Now no me by YouTube me catch them say ye can say Canadian high school diploma. Any Ghana secondary school pe. Senior high school into where we secondary school pe. And also vocation vocational program na 3 years mom ko NVTI no say 3 years pe. They hear say 3 years after your elementary no after junior high no wako sua de academic program for 3 years and as a vocational program for 3 years. That means formal education. Say bibi sa de in Canada high school diploma no ebetumi eden equivalency. Unya enu wi a enti wotie me na watwe wasi eso ye na wobetuma kotwe language na chese wanya mienu. The third one is to have a relevant work experience. Abusia wase recent and relevant work experience. E ka de bi say recent a na chese sesi a ugusu eye. And a relevant a say it should be relevant to adwuma akopɛ ne the home care. Shane so say pilot no enye care job bia your care ni bi wo ha ye hospital setting enye no na woka. Home care asem na yeka uko fie na chese akwa bibi ti say nanny anase child support ana bibi sa etu uko fie na akwhwe akwada anase disability anase mrewa ana nkokorafo enye hospital healthcare assistant bia enye nurse aid. Nti mo bisa me nurse metima koye bi betima koye bia enye wo nurse niti na wokoye but waje atum say okoye home care ni bi because one can nursing for no one kai or say high school diploma we bia we secondary school bia we nurse we secondary school ane iti enu nti na qualify when you nurse ntia o language no na we secondary school na watumi o work experience eti work experience in the na no me catch say eno an so be your resume eno a very easy it is our resume na eno an so be private hospital bi e Ghana na we dey ahye so say oh now we can say healthcare assistant or say relevant one can say chinchina was say home care. In fact, when your home care ni be that because you come Ghana, but at least why a care assistant say abane bit who say okay. So if you care for patients, then you can really care for mechanics will be a fee. It is relevant to it. It will be to make a private hospital be now that she resume so why you be don't be pay a reference. Reference there here woman. It will not say Dr. Crow no obey willing so bet me I'm recommendation letter and I say bibisa. And sometimes most of the employers, you know, they contact your referee. Etina aya na omoje reference a email address of the employer and everything. Now ma contacted the referee. Not just say referee no ebe omo tumi man forms be say on filling na fa stamp eden emoboso. Eti maybe some say mini experience be mini work experience so aya adwen. Anything I make video me catch you say abrochire adwuma aya adwen any nyansa na ye eti mo Ghana any other places no. Right, move to me ironisa. Say, oh, Dubai, oh, Qatar, na juma we see ano, enye care. We your resume na or current job no, ma enonya de way. But the problem, and say, it is not your recent job. So I don't know how you be able to convince your employer. Maybe I'm fan say, oh, you cleaner, oh, Dubai. That same company, no. If you can convince them, say this is what you've been doing, then that is fine. But anya sapa there, the more it is an obstacle for you because a normal LMI idea, they consider a past experience. It can ubet my resume. So where the kind of care ni be that ewa Ghana and sana yedem oba Dubai ho and oba Qatar ho and oba Saudi ho. But with this pilot in the I was say we show say recently and I did back so and it's a Canada work permit be whether the permanent ones or the temporary ones no who apply a resume na the copy jumano what's the by application. Say na mo be kaya branch no ba me YouTube na ya refuse no visa wonya LMA ya refuse no a refusal letter no visa officer ne ka say when to me and show say obetima be ye adwuma no that means any resume na nya papa and so resume a masa ode ye no enya papa resume a ye bullet no abusua wache ne essay form to say cover letter which is wrong enti kan hu no say wanya a proper resume a ukoya ye be refuse enti shane so say mo Dubai near you know if you are not able to prove say recently we ye care ni bia then forget it eti ayo mo mbetime prove say omo ye eti woni work experience ba betime de ahyehyɛ so company bi ahyehyɛ so sisi aguso eye irrelevant either say bia we home care anaso we nanny anaso we support worker anything around it bia na eye we nurse we midwife ani nyina ya around it mu nyina mo care ti anything around care it is relevant to the home care e kyerɛ sɛ wobetime transfer or skills and experience to the home care and the abino or bejatum etimon so that is the number 3. And the last one is to receive a job offer full-time home care job. It will call job bank now eduma and your job offer now. It should be a full-time. That is your 4th requirement. Ebusia and yema 9 we say utimi metia ebusia what a team. And the ba me ba nyina number 4. Kwanya obefa so a ubenya job offer. Because language need yes IELTS woman and you bet me register British Council now I control IELTS be create me or more IELTS I already language need problem and eba I can say SHS certificate na bebre na will be eba work experience ya bebre benya private hospital that is more resume so will be But when job offer no better than when you offer no, I also your application na ya modern resume na ya modern application na ya modern eti amotete ho say obi e wo TikTok say onim employer bi na ya gege mo $18,000 $20,000 when you na e kire say abra obi te Saudi Arabia etimi aye application or te Saudi aye application oni Canada ho why application enya LMI ono ni mistake eye ni CV na enya papa e kan say officer na e refuse no and I was say when to show immigration status e was Saudi ho because or your mistake wakotena Saudi for 5 years okwakoji police report no okwaji wa Ghana so they cannot know his immigration status over there so he was supposed to take another police report e was Saudi and also wanye and obi a wanya LMI most of the time employers no ma LMI sana eya na omo ankasa e ma lawyer na wa file them at the amount but we o ma lawyer na e wasenka obeji nimdeɛ na nka otumi ade ye bi no ɛna de oyɛ ne sɛ ɔno ade ne trim ɛna yɛyɛ SOP statement of purpose kra wan twere bi antum because ɔno LMI onyaayɛ no na a 2 years contract ɛna 2 years nso kɔtena Canada it doesn't make you a permanent resident it wasn't co treating is say or kɔ ɛden assign aba na nka ɔde ne kɔsɛ ehye ne trim sɛ menya kɔ na mewie after 2 years no ebi a mepe different company ba wo yɛ visa na it wasn't kɔ yɛ ne sɛ ɔkɔ aba ba wan twɛ letter bi amfa nto so ankyerɛ sɛ ɔkɔ a ɔbɛba iti anu so nyina ka ho a wetimi akɔ job bank pa akɔhwehwɛ ade enya LMI pa sei abusua wanya LMI hyehyehye na wagyae ɛden ama na bonchen areho but obetumi ayɛ another application abusua eti hyɛ ne nso say it is possible ema obia emu abem ohu bebre na the conference to akopiem Canada resume omunye bi resume no omunye bi sɛ wogie aman for resume a like airtime kwa enema eni kwa sɛ ba so abrante ya meka na asɛ mi resume a wode kwaye cancer visa application ya refuse no ni date of birth was so marital status was so passport number was so me one so okɔ job bank the rules and regulations about resume ni nyina ye year frame eti video ya mo so ma mo YouTube ene mo Facebook no bo sɛ me the links bebre aba link how to create a proper resume link how to create a proper cover letter link video amaye e YouTube a ebetumi aboa ama watumi aye resume video amaye a ebetumi aboa ama watch cover letter video amaye a make sure the rules and regulations de any kwasa wo ya any de any kwasa wo ya ni nyina abusua me the link ni nyina ato ase enti ma mo Facebook ni de obo nse ego ho motie me ni nyina ho sa link ni nyina wo wia it is very useful ma mo YouTube ni de wo don sabo video nani a caption ase no fa sabo caption ni so bo nse link bebre ebe pie aba. This week, may very busy from Nyameboa Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 9 days. Or 8, is it 8 days? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 9 days. Make 9 shift. 9 days, 9 shift. So member YouTube. Videos mobe hu TikTok kra mako. It mesrɛ mo this 9 days am off. Yenyan kyerɛkyerɛ that 9 days ni nyina no. Mesrɛ mo a moma yenya no the right way. Mama yen kokɔ other places enko sɛ ya adwen bia. Let us do it the right way. Ebusha these 4 documents no mama fa munra can say the language ni mu na yen discuss language here we are na fe abe discuss the job offer. All right. Enti wo hwɛ ade ana ye discuss ya eno ena ma simplify e wa ha say no. So the new care pilot the language the level 4 CLB it is your IELTS band 4. It is the IELTS band 4. The high school certificate the high school diploma it means so me de abaye krom kasem say unya the high school certificate it de na e visa portal no we say no de e wo ho no eno ana ma simplify aba ha say no. So language it is equivalent to IELTS band 4 or above. It do tim kotre IELTS na band 4 or above ebusua obeji atum. High school certificate so e wo ho and a relevant work experience and resume and obeye and a so job offer and a job application and obeye and yema 4 ways say fashion trim and on do bako kopiem Canada as a piloting. We bako kra firma enye ebusia my yanko the CLB na yanko show how to convert your exams to the CLB, how to convert it to a CLB. na yɛnhwɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ hempo ɛwɔ he just a minute. All right, so language requirement. And no obehu wo express entry no ase. Kai hunu say express entry any piloting program ni nyina no. Ni nyina ye permanent resident. Eti language no enwa na omoje. Eti CLB no okosechi ewo visa portal ne so enko Google ko Canada visa portal. Eho na behu CLB no other languages are other exams are obetumi nti CLB ni enie the Canadian language benchmark for English and more French ne no the NCLB no sorry the NCLC I know you for French and abrofo no the CLB nti ye focus e abrofo no the CLB it is CLB no we no more the federal skilled worker program near so let us go fast forward to I say the language test, right? How to get into or say if you have been invited to apply for permanent resident of which piloting and so you're permanent resident, it is a invite to a language ban over here. It was a check that your language test will still be valid. It is you click here. Other exams are over to me at the the first exams the Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program. Abusia and also your exams be obetumi atwere. It is obetumi afa saa exams na yade omuji etum under the CLB. Nti wunya permanent resident exams obetumi atwere. Aha CLB ne de untumi enya bi. Nti we say no kra no menye sure say twere bi Ghana. The second one IELTS, the International English Language Testing System IELTS. Was it general training on per academic, general training wabodi no on per academic. And to try general training, but most of the time in Canada, so academic now or G2. The entire na ope academic I can say general training say eno emu ofo and na edwuma na okoye. It is a watch IELTS ni bi dada na academic sa obeji atum, but untire bi dada dia kotre the general training. Obi nso be bisa me say, okay, general training no yo mumienu yo Canada de no the standard one and na yo UK VI, but me ba UK no me try UK VI intimate me ana me pacho ane Canada for edgy UK VI no etum. But unyan trade ya obetumi akotre the standard general training, the standard IELTS general training. Ye ka standard na eno na ebetumi de wako UK, Canada, America, New Zealand, Australia, omo de standard. And a UK for the your friend the UKVI IELTS. UKVI IELTS. Ninyina no Cambridge University UK and a omode sa exams ne bae na edrumne bia na questions omode ba no UK for ni susu say as emu ayefo to mo increase omode nti omode omo separate here to the UKVI. It is a utre any standard IELTS. Now what the ba skilled worker visa omo njintum omo show say kotre UKVI no. But other countries in so the ultra UKVI na what they call moje UKVI ultimately call Australia, ultimately call America, ultimately call Canada. But what Canada for the and now they buy UK omunjintum. It is shannon so UK na the UKVI na obe to me the acquire the here say the general training what the academics kwa obeji atum. It is a see and wa unyan trebi no target the general training. Target the general training. Now no man for be some tips. Say you want to general training. You see a Canada for edgy UKVI. Almost aji omodi and Cadena betre. When I'm saying Kametre UKVI. Kametre UKVI general training because Canada for J. It is a metre, not meant to me fan Canada, Kametim daba UK. It is better than some trade the standard one, the standard general. Now I know your Canada and Quanet is a UK for so minya COS or UK. Me ko apply NHS na minya COS. Na fina na mesa trade UKVI IOTA na. What I say? It can me trade general training there, can me trade the UKVI general training. Now can me apply NHS or UK. Now me say apply LM I can say this pilot or Canada. Ti de be fama me biano. Metimi de sa brofono eurem. Ebusia no. It is a simplify amount. It should be a general training. So I think it should be a general training. It will not be decided whether you write the UKVI or the standard. Who will be that na academics there fire or mobeja too, but we need be a encotre academics no. Encotre academics no. We need be that encotre academics no. Another exams I'll be to me actually the Pearson, right? The Pearson test of English. The Pearson test of English. And also na menya sure say ebi wo Ghana. And when a French, the TCF and the TEF, the test evaluation de français. And no the TEF and the test de connaisser where French me boti amu fancheme. Test de connaisser du français. Aha, TCF. Eti TF ana TCF ni nyina ye French exams. Eti ni nyina utimi twerɛ and also utimi de kwaye piloting because pilot no obetumi akọ Quebec homoka French nti obetumi e de akọ Quebec side ho. But on French a sisi a mu a first one the Canadian English no menya sure say ehia na be register kora akotwere. Eti IELTS ne ben mu. Eti obia enkotwere IELTS. Anything na wo hwa ha sei na language no me ka say IELTS band 4. Ena wo pe band no nso a aha sei ena wo behu no okofom a wobon say waye e wa ha sei equivalency no ehia kora na mehu ye the minimum score yeah the CLB benchmark mehu baby a na I think say waye but I think say mehu baby okay men click we so na men hwa de no where the maba IELTS side mehu baby a na wahyehyɛ say IELTS band 4 is equal to CLB level 4 na wahyehyɛ enti no na maye amamo no okotwere nso a you be writing the reading the writing listening and speaking all the four ni nyina obetwere enti ya na wahye ne so eno na ma simplify wa ha sei no say IELTS band 4 or above eti moma yen fa ne sa na yen wo so nkoyanim abusua yate language na se de a ene hye ne nso say emebisa me wo TikTok say me pacho me wo OET me pacho omonji OET omonji English proficiency letter omonji English na wo wasi ni so no wasi ni de wo de be prove say we high school but enye no na de ko prove brofo omo beje the Pearson view and the Canadian exams and IELTS eti kotwere bi what a French nso a kotwere the TCF and the TEF because eno and the permanent resident exams are omoje shene nso abusua high school certificate ni de kwan bi abefa so a we secondary school bia no also fa so and our resume ni nso de ma kire mo me the link ni nyina video ni nyina obi si etis me pacho ohun say ya tre etis wo portal no so ada na maso den sa imako TV mesi de wo aban ne pe na mofa nkoma na enye de wo pe ye koye ya tre IELTS ya tre Pearson ya tre Canadian when who actors also comment actors fa ko hye ho fa ko portal no so ne fa ko hye ho why fa ko ka kan se portal no so ko tre hye ho eti abusia de maka no IELTS no na the Pearson na the Canadian ko tre mu baako eno na ban no ebeji atum we are na afi the job offer the last one no na yakọ job bank eti quickly mama ye nwuram enko how to get a job offer eno ene here alright almost mo ha dream papa aso den ko a job offer for a full home care job that is your number 4 job offer full time home care eno was a okope ebusa first one you have to apply on job bank so link no www.jobbank.gc.ca and so video ya wo me the job bank link atum eti wa nko job bank da and your first time awutie be machiram how to create a job bank account machiram how to search for the employers and amasa chira how to apply the jobs eti me the sa videos ni link ni nyina aka video we say hu eti wo caption so a link ni nyina link to watch how to create a job bank account link to search for the employers and ni nyina me ba be search e ne kora chire mo but link to create a job bank account and de here ko create account mama create no so de and modem say yopo abusia if you go on the job bank the second one we are going to do is to search for the vacancies at this point say you a TikToker now on Canada ni biako because me we no na wura fi asema maka nyina e wo say wo ba na be hwe the way am see search for employers no yo e wo say wo be hwe the way am see search amount for Facebook amount for YouTube omo hwe portal na so omo hwe screen so na de tie wasum utie fa ha na fa hakọ menemo TikTok for enipa 800 amo hwe mo TikTok no menemo utie fa ha na fa hakọ mombra YouTube any Facebook na mo mehwe bi so the second one you be search for the vacancies metire mo kwan ya be fa so be search home care unko hu the can say the hospital setting no e was yi hospital jobs ni nyina efrim because eno no nka pilot no ho e home care no kwa the third one you be consider the application requirement ayedi kan hwe no the 4 requirements no we ni your pilot in the requirement but okọ job banga employers ni bi nso e wo mo requirement employer bi wo ha was say me fa wa me ma job offer e just o ma me care certificate obi also was say just o koye first aid obi also was say basic life support obi o ha che say de ope e na obeka kire enti ye ko job bang na ye be hwe employer we ne application requirement enti you consider application requirement no na umiti a na fe na wa copy email address no na wa message wo mo na wo de sa requirement na mo ka no ahyem normally ko job banga employers no enya de a omode CV any cover letter so resume any cover letter then share requirement no but eno two main requirement. The two main requirement are employer be abeji ayo resume and cover letter. After that, the English proof. IELTS no. No be baby say menko try IELTS na ansa na makọ apply adwuma na there be because job offer no LMI for no enye IELTS na de pe. And a normal job enye IELTS. IELTS ne de for piloting no. Eti abra wo twen say ending of this month or me start piloting no. Wa nya me bo na wo start akọpa adwuma no. Start pe na prepare for IELTS. Eti unya offer na ha na wo de akọya pilot that time na wakọtwa IELTS na wie. And this employer no kono watwe English kra na just tell the employer say why we secondary school it wote brofo and I was prepare for IELTS no. Employer ni bi wo betima ka say opeke certificate and obetimi aye bi online. We enye NHS a ombesha say koye NVQ. So you can go to Florence Academy, you can go to Allison Care. Ehon nyina obetimi nya care certificate. Na why bi wo ya wa download e bi £4, e bi £3 ni ade na why bi. Okase basic life support, BLS, ubetuma koyebi. Okase first aid, fire safety, all those nyina ubetuma nya bi wo Allison Academy, Florence Academy, short courses, 2 hours. Now we now download this certificate no, now wa koyebi. These are some of the application requirements. The fourth one, obe copy email address no, now wa send my employer no. Now medical ya chere mo but ene I don't know, say but if you copy the employer email now, you are supposed to, if you copy email address now, just go to your mail and send the mail to the employer. Say hello, employer. I'll teach you. Then the last one, you attach all required documents to the mail. Now no me catch them say obviously the name of the academy, Florence Academy, and Allison Academy. Florence Academy and Allison Academy. Over to me, I those programs, care programs in Ewoho. And no, yes, say, ebia campaign in Nakase ope those programs. But baby, campaign no or miss out those certificates. You can also go away with those companies. Ebusia Canada, Maya, or more job application, for check country biya. The attorney say, you don't have to go to the employer's website. Any employer and chat to say they only a boyfriend chatty, but in a professional manner. Eti the obey say oko job banga. Now why employer ni email? Now wako email, uko emailer. So you see Gmail so you see Yahoo, they hear say your email. Oko now wa paste. To say we send email amobinum. Now what travel first words like introduction. Say be an employer. Me wo country we say na me ko job bank. Me hu wadwuma no. Na me share no me feel say me the best candidate. And I think so me kwakoye pilot ni bi all I need is the job offer. The other requirements in the me wadada. Take job offer, make him die pilot na abeka wonsa e wo Canada no maye adwuma na den amount me per job offer. And this time round, the employers will request quickly. Reply quickly because who say LMI. LMI no na edema womo. Because offer na employer na was LMI dema. But with the pilot, you don't need LMI. All you need say a job offer. Until the employer be all Canada be a bit me my job offer. Until me call job bank say a shoot first now check here. Now until 20 kura. A shoot over 600 companies. You say companies now say more debt. They should take over 600 companies are omunyina ewo the offer to give you. Omunyina what the offer to give you. And no na ya na man for eba or say me opportunity. Obiani wo wiase or opportunity. Opportunity no eye media, eye wodia, eye nyina ye dia, website no eye job bank. Emma obi nkwahwehwe bi na o maye content bi enka ncho say me opportunity for care e wo Canada. eti bramidia mu anase click we say from a number we say nebe sika say na memfa wonko dabi obwa a job bank na no munyina obi any opportunity. The opportunity is not for them, it's for me, it is for you, it is for everybody. Eti omunim hwehwe a yenso yenim hwehwe ene ye nyina ye besua hwehwe ye ma obia sebi emu ye kwasea empanifo na ka wo se kwasea dua yentia so mpire no omabu ye kwasea ache ewo TikTok ene other platform ne so ene ye ni ate ye se okwasea ni ti a na agoragu ene ye nyina ye kohwehwe bi ye nyina ye kohwehwe bi. All right, ebusua the next one ye betumi ahwe documents for a job application. So you need your Canadian standard resume. You can resume a and no other countries no CV, curriculum vitae. There's a difference between a resume and a CV. Technically, so in preparation part, why a CV that, why a resume that, you know, say there's a difference. But baby now you see those words, no, I can say, obu a CV was a resume. But ushemu ye part there, the CV, you know, is very broad, but resume is concise, very short, brief. CV no enema bebre ewo so a resume ebi ni so. The resume is only towards the job you are applying for. But the CV is about what experience will be bia. Say experience no kra ehia emma adwuma na okope no kra na wo CV so. But about resume there, enema bia ehia for is not relevant to the okope no. It shouldn't come on the resume. Na shane so say mo video a ebetumi asua na wa prepare o standard resume. Eti mu nyina monkɔhwɛ saa video no na opia and designing the standard resume. Your nkrofo bebre ho a omo suggest some website a obetumi ede ayo resume. AI na mokwa osi AI twe resume ma me no. AI enim Canadian standard. AI no kra bia nya Canada ene yeye. Read any Indeed omo free template but omo nya Canada. UK a favor UK because we shall read for omo website na read.co.uk. That means UK ni na yeye. It will call read na koye ni free a ade e bekọ etia. Se ope Canadian standard resume a the website a me use so e de yen krofo bira omanya LMI my perfect resume. myperfectresume.com. Me the link no ato video na say click so na hwe me video na fa koye. Uye wi a obeto ho enye free. Etu pe free ade a ene ekọ ho enye free. My perfect resume no uwi you subscribe it na watua ka na wa download it. Channel so abusha uwi cover letter. Now cover letter no so eno any friend application letter. Na sa application letter no first uko school no you say write an application letter for a job interview. Write an application letter no. The way you see try application letter no sa pepe ne try cover letter. Iti ano no obo address, one kasa wa address, no abo employer na address, no atre salutation, no atre heading, no atre letter no. I am so bra 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 sa akosi mo this skills eti enema ewo CV ne so no bebre na ene ye de ye resume can say cover letter no. Enema wo resume ne so no ebi ena wo yi a wo de training essay form. So offer me resume kra na hwe so a my adwuma wa ha with this experience, with this skills, say. Aside that, bibia opese wosa catch employer ni bia no cover letter ni mu na ye de hye. To say all person catch employer and say all seeking for the job offer now they acquire piloting na cover letter ni mu na wo de be hye. Eti so say the resume is just telling you who you are with your skills and your experience, and the cover letter is an official letter bia or for the can say for the job. So it is also termed as application letter. You will need it. And also everywhere, the additional documents are and the employer. It I share into bracket no. And no employer be how was a care certificate. It the one canon. You don't need to give your care certificate to the person. Employer be was a basic life support BLS one car and fan commando. Ubu was a first aid one car and fan commando. English proof, you need it. English proof, you need it. Se employer ni bisawa farmer no when bisawa kra na medical cultural say I alternate the obeka kotre. It you need it. Whether the employer, it is sometimes employers not a request our job bank, whether they request or not, because of the piloting, you will need it. Fast forward, Mamen Famonko job bank na yankoshe de ewo eho. fast forward my uncle job bank na yanko share the I can say just where's the job bank? Where's the job bank? Just give me a minute. Now I'm refresh it. Medical be that, but I'm person me chira mo kwan city. All right. I think this is fine. Yeah. It will share screen as well. This is how the Canada Job Bank is. This is how the Canada Job Bank is. Me pacho o TikToker brabe join ye na ye doso chemo. Omo mo hwe me o Facebook e doso pa e na omo mo hwe me o YouTube nso e bro 600. Etimo am TikTok no e bia na mo ani nje ho. Bra na be hwe the way a ye be see them assearch companies no. All right. Now if you come here, this is how the Job Bank app is. Free. Job application is free. You don't even need LMI. LMI is quite free. When you need a job offer, and once employer and better as you say, or my offer, no a pilot, now that bay jumano. Employer bay and a empire way. It's your bejuska. Free. Bebre na oka job bank na no mako search go. No mako search go na do mako baby yes o muntuesika. Ansa na o ma create account. Me patcho job bank ye ntuesika. Etu ko baby na yesi $5, $10 a wrong job bank. Enu nti na me de job bank link no ato video na se. Mamo Facebook link ne da ase. Mamo YouTube link ne da caption na se. Fa unsa boss screen so caption na se link ne da ase. Na fa unko piem job bank te say de ma be piem se. Edu be piem a you was sign in e wa ha se. You was sign in as a job seeker and you was sign in as an employer. Employers no enso e be create account na omo de omo adwuma no egu ho. And na wa be hwehwe adwuma no wo ye job seeker no wa create account. Me wo video a wo betimi de create account. Enti menkyere mo sesi a de me ka chon say me the link no so to that video ato YouTube TikTok Facebook and na mo YouTube no wo don sabo caption as a link no de wo de be create job bank account so me de no so video no so ato a e be kire wo kwan a be fa so a wo be check on my Facebook, I'm say I cannot find the link. It is because my schedule life no before the emotion no. It's Facebook na my page no so na. You said the will scroll akọ form no. Ubon say my schedule life no area. Area be one mu ho. Aha ubon say me the links ni nyina egu ho. Enti ewo ho. Any video na say YouTube wo de ombenya wo video na say by Facebook ubenya link ni separate. Eno me di gu ho area ansa na me ba live. Enti eya na wa share so. All right. Eti utimi ekọ share sa video no na wo ba na wo create account no area. So o create account ni wi a ebusua de obeye ne se ye wo job search bi e wa ha se ena ye wo location ena ye wo advance ye wo browse ena ye wo search enka ne nka oba na nka obo care ahye nti ha se keywords no wo se bo job title adwuma wo pe nti na nka bia wa type care ahye ho by this time round no me ba be kire mo ekwan a obefa so a obetumi a simplify na wanya ne yie nti eno no ye mo hwe enhye ha se. But fast forward, you bebo advance no so. Once you try advance be ewo ho. Say ade ya me ye, who use mobile phone a esesa. Iti mobile phone no, me the mobile version of how to filter LMI through the advanced search no, me to TikTok. Iti wa hear sa video no, the same method na wo de beye. But me sa shemobo say within the week, me very busy but me to video simplify one a wo betimi de phone a filter the to say the me laptop ebeye no. Eti monka makoma entomo yem. Eti obo advance ne so a ebeba. Obo advance ne so a obo se ebebie. Enya bie pe. Obo se ya tre advanced search ewo ho na yesi job title but adwuma kra wo pe. Na because say ye wo home care, ye wo child support, ne ye wo yin nti, de obe type ahye ho ye care. Tre care ne pe hye ho. En tre home care support debe ne metin dabi. Tre care CARE Treke ne pe ehye job title ho eti ye spell CARE Treke no pe ehye ho bonse automatically ebe filter ma. Now e filter ma wa enwumanwuma a omo wo care no ne nyina na asa line no ye wo early childhood educator eno no eye a teacher fo a omo sa ekoye bibi ti se day care Nti your early childhood educators are omo assistants are almost I say care na bia but omo jeje nkwara na agro ti say nka yebeka say day nursery e Ghana baby so e kan day care but Canada mo kan early childhood educator but shene so say piloting we no home care na yepe enye early childhood enti yebeyi eno no afrim enti mayi afrim to yi frim a ebe simplify na so ete kan hunu say so ete on the first no hwe mo hwe figure wa ha na care no 8,135 resource 8,135 resource me early childhood ni free mo no once so what about 6,448 all right we and also free mo a your home care providers eno de yehia home care providers ebusia eno yehia ena your home support worker ni nyina yehia ade home ewo so bia yehia your registered nurses eno yempe enye nurse adwuma ena yekope ne your registered nurses ebusia eno yempe when mu nyina yempe next aid yempe say LMA yedi anke befe but we pilot no was a pilot no e home care nti de emfa home bia ho no yebeyi ni nyina eden afrim ade bia emfa home bia ho no yebeyi afrim. Okay, we a home care occupational therapist and no enka ho a child care worker except daycare. Okay, child care except daycare no why yes specific can I say specific say a home te no krabet me year frame it dia kan de 00000 it ho yebeja ho it so far yetimi simplify abenya 2,700 anopa me check ye na 600 and something say see other companies akoka ho ama edru 2,700. This is telling you say a lot of employers are interested in this pilot. I will be adding the vacancy abeto because I have ama no ade na ye den ma wo mo LMI so mo beji ama no eno na mo den but sisi na ban ne the pilot aban employer bia epel na watchu condemn na watua woka etu obia de ne de akoto eti abusua na wabo so wo boso view results wo search wi a na wabo view results no so obon se edewo aba edewo ba obon se because say filter home care nti results bia ebebe bia home care it will share the first one na omo posti 6 June ene ya me no ka say hyehyehye ene de akoto hyehyehye ene ya o eno na ni ho 6 June it was a child caregiver private home okoye dwuma o private home once ya train new ewa ha ena ya tra verified it verified nti na wahye ne so now ekade ba ko a na e wose me ka kire mu na e wose yesa nko back to the advance ekade ba ko ya anye okay ade ba ko ya anye ene say your verified job ewo ho because adwuma ne bi wo ha akronfo etimi de koto it was a filter verified it ye click verified way so job source no eno ni nyina ma kire mu it wo ba filtered ways na first one no aha na me filter ye wo scroll ko form a me kire mu ewo TikTok nti munya abotre wo scroll ko form a na wa ba verified ne so obo verified ne so a na wasa aba form Canadians and international candidate eno so hia pa enye dwuma ni nyina na betimi apply be for Canadians pe aha eti obeba ha say Canadians and international candidate eti obo Canadians and international candidates ni so a eso ate aba 710 na chese sisi no hu say adwuma bi e wo ho no ope international candidate ena osa verified a chromophobia eden enim nti abusua sisi a yasa simplify abenya 710 results now out of 710 no ancestor na adwuma we da so da ho the child caregiver private home care child provider home support worker, child caregiver, private home, child care, or personal care aid, home care, home support. It was a home, live in, and so ebia. You can't live in and let us only one ebet fee. Aha, and this said the open will be called fee. It is shannon so. Live in it, the only one ebet fee, and no quite a nanny, nina a pilot in Libya. Child caregiver, child care provider, private home. Once I do so, ebusia 6 June and then kwa adwuma idea omo de go 6 ya kra no 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 5th June and ran so bebre 5th June cry the bebre ni when mu nyina ye 5th on say enra for the also show more results 4th June enti June yi cry yetisi mu a omo de pilot buy no companies bebre e de omo advert a che say nkrofo nhedanya application nti abusua de make a kire on say start e prepare o resume and o cover letter na koy application na o tre IELTS no nso woyɛ nyina na wotwerɛ IELTS no so na wotwerɛ IELTS no so omo ka say omo nya link to job bank no me say link no wo hwɛ me Facebook account na ma schedule link no awia me de links na eden ebegu ho na YouTube ne de fa won sabo video no screen ani wo say caption bi ma twerɛ caption no wase na fa won sabo caption ne so link ni nyina ebepie. All right. Eti na ma hyɛ ne so ebusua moma me just a minute me fa ngye ma home na afei yenwura mu job bank na yenhwɛ the way you say ya search employer no medical kyerɛ mo kwan a befa so abe create account ɛna ma kyerɛ mo kwan a obefa so ya search through the advanced search may a simplified video na me de ato I can say TikTok but open detailed video of how to simplify your medical ye ɛwɔ YouTube but that time no na enye care and me ye ma adwuma bia to bit makohwe the same knowledge na me de aye. You just go to the advanced, you type the job title na after what you can say what filter a be a frame. All right. Okay. Eti mo amuwo you can say mo Facebook amosi mo hu no. Facebook na me nenam sesi ano. Also tips and just life. Wo share life na hwe link ne na ewo ho bebre. E na life no na mo hwe e wase. Na video ni na mo hwe no. Eti esoro no link ne na asa live bebre. Enti amosi mo hu link no. Edi enti na mo hu link ewo ho. E na mo YouTube no. Mo de mo nsa boss wa you see it. Eti ebusia link no ewo ho. Right? Link ne ewo ho. My link to job bank, link to create a resume, and a link to write a cover letter. And about videos, no video to prepare a resume, videos on the rules to prepare a Canada resume, video to write a cover letter, video to apply for LMI jobs, and a video to create a job bank account. Me pese this week, and yemaye for mamo. Etimama online krana, you guys will be working back doors. Me pese time I mess about online. Bebre na beka tips, yenya job offer. No so catch employer and say on train na ending of this month. Now acquire pilot nibi. If you get the job offer and you are able to prove your language or what see any other effort, then I can help you teach you how to apply for the piloting. Now I could PM Canada. Me se kwanya be fa so be Canada. Untua sika ba akokra. Sika ba akokra. Uwo sika na fa so botom. Ebi na wo de betwa flight. Fa so botom. Efa nkoma agent bia. Eti kwan bia mefa so, mo benya job offer no. Kwan bia mefa so, a obi a be kwakotwe ne IELTS ne ade. Ebusu IELTS ne video, me wo video a me cheche IELTS no on me YouTube haya. Eti mo Facebook no, momra YouTube. Me wo IELTS video e wo ho a, eno so betime asua. Kwan befa so ebuki. Wo hwe IELTS video na ending ho no, me kire kwan befa so obebuki IELTS no, atua ka akotwere exams no. And I feel so me mamo materials ne ade. I say, wow, most employers are running for this program. Yes. Omo job bank, you realize say ashase no job bank. You don't see any care. Care ube hunkrana mienu ana miensa. But then at 700 all of a sudden. A big currency wa job bank da. Ote hwa no be catch obi say ya betra Canada care no ni all time. O mena twem, ye mre na wo so. Ye mpa bambu obi asem. Aban na nkasa ka say 5 years na nkrofo nya bi ntenye wo na wo be catch re. Munya sa ne ma no. Everything negativity, all the visitor copium Canada. Wo documents kra nya resume kra wunye bi. Resume kra wunye bi Ghana CV Ghana nimde na wo de ye emfa maw. Frustration. Ye video na ye encouraging crofo na mo hye comment section ase. E na wo de Ghana for ye kra ye wo Canada he nya bi etidian. Wo Canada hwa ye se modia. Wo Canada hwa ye se modia. Wo kan ye kan say statement a Macmillan kan na dia sem no kan ye. O kan say mo am Canada. Ah, oko kan statement a Macmillan eba ye na a mo hu e wo screen so na e dey asem no kan ebusu mo e dey asem na wa ha sei e wo hempo. I said this new program will provide home care workers with PR on arrival. Yes, who bedra on arrival, who arrive dada oka ho. Ah, yes ni pane ba on arrival bedru ya enti afi no mo de aba eto wo de watwam o mena twam wakoduru dada. Wo mo fi asem na ye ka eto wo de a wote wa wunya bi no wo asem na ye ka. Wo kan e form okra tie. Wo kan form a wo say den as soon as they arrive in Canada. enti wo ho dada wo asem na yeka wo ho dada wo asem na yeka abembuo nko a abusia this time round no mo bi anfa visit any other nko. This is a new router. I was say you didn't tell me bring in and say if you look on YouTube any TikToker Nigeria for India for content creators obi about who they row and look at the number of population when in India for population gogo omo population we are gogo Nigeria for population we say Ghana for the yeah entatiaba. And if these people omo dom hu jimu a emu baye ding enu tina me nya video no brofo no ye krom kasa na ye nkwa iti mesrew entwema next month emma enne ne kine ya mo start ayot ne de mo fanto baby na mo hunt for jobs no na wo sua enu tina ma kira ayot no mo YouTube na wo hwe na wo sua bi wo apply dwuma na wo sua wo nsaka offer na na akotwere eye band 4 wo betwa on say ne mani abre papa ene mani abre because your nkrofo bi mo ha o ma yem ho nya atwom o kire say no ma kire say kanka na mo Canada o Canada okra you don't even go on the IRCC they akokoso kra wonte ye twa ni particular wonim and so ye nya be kan ya you don't do research but because we ho ntina ka de word aban say as soon as they arrive it enya wo asem na ye ka mo ofie this opportunity o mo na deba and they are coming as permanent resident now they tena ho ne nkoye bi abusia o Canada o de visit akwa you can also do application a farmer wa you can also apply. Fast forward, mama fa mo job bank na yenkoye ye can say yenko share the way I see a email of the employers. All right, and me say the maba back. Me sign at the maba back. How we see India population 1.4 million. 1.4 million. India population 1.4 million. Eti wo share TikTok nso a omo mo publish bebre na eye wo mo a. It is ankrofo we te na omo de omo ni kosum so a. She company e wo ho omo nu 1,700. She sa ankrofo bebrebe we e de omo ho kwagimu a. Na alata fo nso de omo kwagimu a ebusua wo no be den. Eti koya application 1 or 2 bi na ebusua many one ka 700 ni nyina mese me resume akomo omo nyina. Obi o ye 50 pena na bemabu. Company say 700 echina bi beba once 6 June bi aba echina 7 June obekona ebi nso asa aba every day ebi ba etime ne wa akade bia me kona 10 aba that day na me de be mom me ya say 2 months kora na kopim se bi be frɛ me because this time o hia LMI eno anse ti ase se me be ya adwuma na ma me offer LMI na ne hwehwɛ den sesi ano ye hia LMI bia ye hia ne offer na ye de ye IELTS aka ho ye de ye wasi aka ho na afi ye de ye CV aka ho na ye de akwaje ye kan say piloting so wote ho na wonya bi na wote ho so obi mefa nkwa abrochire dia ene na wasem omobo ebia na woni secondary school certificate anasa wontimi twa IELTS ne de ene wo de wasem ye different but if you have this opportunity ebusia say wotie me na woni sa opportunity ni bi but o offer se bia wie secondary school o betimi ama na sua IELTS na kotwere a ebusia shema no enye na bro bebre na mutie me manko school ba mabusia fa ko school share video no koma no o metie no kore no na wonye bi na wonko na okopie mu a ebet enema betime yeden atoto yie ama ebi kra wa link up what say can you bring your dependent for this ebusia temporary work permit adwuma wo kwa visa ne kra be wu kra no wo de wo yere ko na ntese de okotena afebo permanent na nka wuja ukunu ho na wakotena Canada na ho na be ware ukunu na mawo ah uja wo man e wo Ghana na wakotena Canada afebo na ka ho na be hwe wo mama wo. It's a permanent something so you shouldn't even ask me so they will dependent beko na nka uja wo ma hwan you are going there permanently will be some so they will dependent eko. This is a very great opportunity and you can see edidi agro also ye ma ye ni brese crodom ye motivate ye ho said ye e kan say American lottery ba obi ade ne ho hyem no me pese obi anfa ne ho hyem obi anko twa IELTS ni bi obi anfa ne ho hyem na munya bi na muntumi nkopiem Canada ho permanent residents when you last na man for visit no mu hunu ho ano o mo se oba abrochira masa we wo afebon krata kwa ho hyem bi entie do bi ne nam TikTok eka ena Canada yedin ena Canada yedin ena Canada yedin bisa asen krata be na oda so wanya permanent residence anko ba be kasa ti mesremo pa fast forward yes anko job bank now oba job bank and me one example because ma how to apply for jobs me the way a example ba kope so way now person will apply adwuma na the hands obe click so just click on it onya click so be pie aba eti way oposi adwuma no nipa oposi anidin eni nipa no oposi nidin eni now baby a wokɔ no wokɔ Brampton ɛwɔ Ontario province location ɛno no ɔse 1 hour bia obetu aka 19 Canadian dollars wobɛyɛ adwuma 30 hours a week ɛyɛ permanent sɛ mokae a aban ne ka sɛ yɛnkɔhwehwɛ a permanent home care job sɛ mokae saa statement na eti ɛyɛ permanent ɛsɛ yɛ full time eti we can apply for this ɔse start as soon as possible nti ɔde job offer ne ma wa woyɛ pilot ne wakɔ ɔse ɔpɛ nipa 2 it's out of 600 ne kra no ebi mu pɛ 2 ebi mu pɛ 5 it's a lot of opportunities until we also open nipa 2 6 vacancies sorry 2 vacancy the job bank ID ni nie was see English ne there and you no kra na be ka kire and a secondary school so these are the employers requirement but already abai na the kind my requirement are English wom dada so yam pusu yeti secondary school no so secondary school me was abai no so aka ntenyo no na be ka kire experience no was it 1 to 2 years experience abai no so aka say was wonya a recent and relevant experience meboa it and was a resume no e be meet abai no de na busia mo fan cheme say etikoye mo fan cheme mo fan cheme na me add screen this here. Right. Yes, I am. So the English requirement in the abine di kayaka. Secondary school employer and so wope. Abine di kaka. Enti abusia. Se si na kwaya application in there. You consider the employer's requirement. Now they are kotum. O de kotum we are. Na fe no. What be consider abine di. Ba usha. This employer only abine nyina the abine kano. And one no so documents are the employer no. And one na wasa e de bema you can say abine no. What I say? Aha. Eti motion and so. Also eba form responsibilities enema oba beye ene wo ho no now responsibilities no say oya resume na no na metem resume preparation me catch say employers no omo hwe obi a resume mu now when no person wo beye e Canada ho eno na ma highlight no was you assume a full responsibility for household in the absence of parents okosha akwada it is a mame phone ni ho a na wo foko a wo na wo be assume a full responsibility wo na be hwe nkwada no you perform light housekeeping cleaning duties it will be prepare you bath and feed the infant and children you discipline the children according to the methods requested by parents ti ma meneka se me ba na oye bone atwane to a na wo so atwane to what I say so you discipline the children according to the methods requested by the parents you instruct children in personal hygiene and social development you maintain safe and healthy environment in the home you prepare and serve nutritious meals to sabe aduane eti wo ne bakro na akwai se care akwai to say maid akwai se nanny wo saye bibia 1 hour biane etua woka 1 hour biane etua woka 1 hour biane etua woka eti abusua this is what employer win enya obia na edi we to ho eti wo employer bia obia ene de oka eti the employer we eka eno no eti so we resume na at least o experience a wo se wanya o kai say resume no maka cho say fashion so say why you be that at least experience okra a wo se wanya no try and feature some of these things now your friend will be transferable skills and experiences so umpan say wo say we care assistant e Ghana and your home care now you're no hospital the first one we also assume a full responsibility for household in the absence of parents. Now, how do you transfer that one to your care assistant away or Ghana or private hospital? Also, said you are able to work independently in the absence of a senior staff. It is the same. Ubabe copy way direct no. we no enya no na we wo hospital ho. It is that we say we care assistance or private hospital. Eno nye efie adwuma. Eti wo no per se o paraphrase ya. We no say in the absence of parents. Also bet make say in the absence of senior staffs, you are able to work independently in the absence of senior staff. Ena de bia make say bebre na munim resume kire. Munim cover letter. Ye kire mo so a mo hwe video no enye. Na ma ye bibia gu ma yi so. Second one, also perform housekeeping and cleaning duties. Eti that I can say private care, private hospital no. Ubet make say you perform, you can say cleaning, you dust around, you do this, right? Okwa ejuma anopa, wo dust the area near, you know, right? Also, about dressing kwada, you groom. Also, we share with patients, you bath the patients, or private hospital, you can say toiletries near the day, in that kind of sense. It almost as a and yet direct to the employer and pay, but almost as a why you be that hospital, and then they are no similar. It will be considered and then if you know transferable skills and experience. No, your friend transferable skills and experience. So that is how we do it. Now, if you want to know more knowledge about the way I'm Kenya, my own video, and the entire winning say you didn't watch that video, and that is why you don't understand what I'm saying. So take your time, go and watch that video on how to prepare a standard resume. Now, emano in line with the employer no epe or job bank. So at this point, Oko AI was AI tre Canada resume for a home care mamia. Or better maybe a okra win bida. And so maybe I would shall say, now we have more private cancer hospital, private hospital, a home. And so now, it's an pet Usuaya na design my perfect resume for design. What design template no eden. I come because you have the knowledge, so you are able to I can say go around it. Usuya from one or the way or the tools you can say way strength and weakness and access skills. It way no na experience and I has enable or let's a lot of skills and I can say strength. We are the also probably organize and reliability. And you also show resume in the area. And now the skills and strength ebaso. So you can feature these two. Now the area teamwork with the confidentiality. I can home and I've taught you how to do a resume. And I think I'm and also everywhere. How do you contact this employer? Who scroll down? You will show how to apply. Show how to apply. Or see Ejuma will say advertise until next month, July, 6 July. Ebewu. It was the 2 month. One quiet application. And no, I don't know. Until within this month, ya koye resume, cover letter, na efa koye. Within this month, ya koye resume, cover letter, na efa koye. Until was it show how to apply? O click swa. Ubon se email address no ebeba. Email address nearby and say by email. You have to copy this email address. It will copy it my copy. Now wako email. Now wako ye application no wako sending a message. It might catch you say Canada Juma. It is said they all send a boyfriend message. But this time no a professional way. Who use email version. Who we are how to apply. Was it include a cover letter and the medical catch them. And after so the job posting include screening questions. Please answer the following when applying. A to applier, you have to answer. Also, do you have previous experience in the field of employment? Yes, you have it. Eti meba bechira mo kwan a obefa so obe answer question now obisa during the application. Eti ma copy email no. Now me call me email mu. Eti was a wonso call we email mu. At this point I wa copy employer ni email. Eti say we share oba bi e wo kwan nchen. Wo say ma me fa number ma me. Or the number amount. It is say yenya employer ni email. Okofia we then now o testing ni pakro e text message na WhatsApp. So o call WhatsApp ho na wa send no WhatsApp message me boa. Say testing so a o call test ni mu na wa test no. Sanity it is a email to email. It wa copy email no. First na wa call email mu na wa send the employer no message. They said then ka o be send abayo ni message no. The same thing. And only job application ya kan bibiri ye de ntimi nye. I just agent bi de yakwa abrochire no. Ade a we ye free me copy email no won so waji miska. There be. Huh? Me copy email no won so waji miska. So yentuaka free. Ubetumi apply 700 ni nyina. Na bebre na afro. Na wanya offer. Ubetumi nya offer be miensa abom. Na wachu su baako. Mesra mo fa mo hunhyem. All right. Now copy email ni we a. Na afei waba wankasa wo mail mu. Let me go to my mail. Compose. Let me broaden this. Okay. Enti me email ena mabemu no. You have seen my email. Set maba me email ni mo. Now, if you come to your mail, ebiema wa, let me try and zoom out na enye kese. All right. Me sure say mo betumi ehu. I say ade no kra me say ye na eye ketwa. I think say we here. All right. So me email ena mabemu no. Now recipient hwan? Employer no. Eti me the employer no email na me copy ye no. E de ato ho. Eti eno ena wo ho recipient no, eno na me de ato ho no. 2. Eti employer no email. Subject. Assemble na me beka. So application Metiana application for na adwuma title ye den. So quickly yensan ko job bank ho na yenko hwe e kan say adwuma no title afa mani so kakra na adwuma ben title no ye den. Just give me a minute na me fan ben ho say the be simple amaye. Okay, enti adwuma ni child caregiver private home. Eti ye be copy we child caregiver private home. Na yasa by your email ni mo. So application for yasa by email ni mo. So application for child caregiver, right? Child caregiver. Private home. Vacancy. Not just a akwanya abeda ho. Sa vacancy no the child caregiver private home vacancy no. Eno na ye application ama. Eno na ye application ama no. Ebusha at this point no application na ye no. Eno na ye no. So I have copied the email address. I've written my heading. Application for a child caregiver / private home vacancy. Now, I na me ba bebo brofo no. Enti you can say hello employer, hi employer, anything be person we bia because here we are. Remember my software bia ebe tre brofo no kama ebe paraphrase am. So hello employer. Hello employer. I saw your vacancy on Job Bank. I saw your vacancy on Job Bank, right? And after going through the tax, because I am almost trying the tax and our responsibilities. After going through the tax or responsibilities, so after going through the tax or after going through the responsibilities, as well as the requirements, because my requirements be right? The English proof, the other stuffs, right? As well as the requirements, I believe I am the best fit for this position because I possess majority. I possess majority of the requirements. Brofo no wasimeti possess near then. I possess the majority of the requirements. All right. And I went to say on the job bank requirements. All right. Now, I am currently in Ghana. Into Ghana, I'm currently in Ghana. Oh, Dubai, I'm currently in Dubai. So I'm currently in Ghana. Looking to relocate, right? Looking or seeking to relocate. So looking to relocate or seeking to relocate, right? And so looking to relocate to Canada through the new pilot program for home care workers. I need a job offer as part of my requirement, as part of the pilot requirement, or as part of the visa application requirement. Anyway, I basically training BR, right? I need a job offer as part of the eligibility criteria. Okay, eligibility criteria. Eligibility criteria. Therefore, I hope I am shortlisted, or I pray I'm shortlisted. Let's use the word pray. I pray I am shortlisted by your company or by your organization to get a job offer. Find attached my resume and cover letter. So if there is any other additional document our employer necessary, you can add it up. This is a or care certificate. And find attached my resume, my cover letter, my care certificate, and my care certificate. It will say because I see resume and a cover letter. And also will be our secondary school and will be a tebrofo. Nina ewo resume. So because share resume na, you tell the employer say wako school edru say. So on one person who certificate na what I be contact on waje. Open so I'll be to me the account home. It will be to my kasebia. Find my resume, my cover letter, and my high school diploma. Now Canada a high school diploma, so you have to use that word high school diploma. After getting this, now the same thing. This is a sample of how you should construct your sentence, and this is the introduction. Just 4 lines, just to tell the employer that you are sending. This is the application, because there's no application form, and untumi for resume, cover letter, and sending no bash. Abraham Kahinchen because onim nipa kro. Hello employer, I saw your vacancy on the job bank, and after going through the responsibilities as well as the requirements, I believe that I'm the best fit for the position because I possess majority of the requirements. I'm currently in Ghana, looking to relocate to Canada through the new pilot program for the home care workers. And I need a job offer as part of the eligibility criteria, and therefore I pray that I'm shortlisted by your organization to get this job offer. Find attach my resume, cover letter, and high school diploma. If only you are adding your high school diploma. But one fan can and also find attach my resume and cover letter. Ultimately, thank you, Eka hon. Opa. Ebusia, Otre Brofu we say, now you are not sure of yourself. There is a software, there's a website. You copy your English, you paste it there, na atre Brofu no come out because ABA na otre any mistake abem. It will tell Brofu na so kadia ba kwa ejai ewom. Okay, say oh seni eyina answer a question, say you have experience. But me paraphrasing and say I meet most of the requirements. By requirements, meant to me answer and say me what experience. So me bet me at the account say I have ebia 2 years. It depends on the experience. What is show receiving so right? So I have 2 years experience as a care assistant. And I say, say we home, mama we home adwuma. You can say a home care, kind of say home care worker. So I have 2 years experience as a care assistant. Full stop. Eti and also yeah abishim. Eti okaya time out yeah no. Abusia we pay this employer pay and or catch say yeah answer question. Most of the employers, oh yeah, can't just say answer question. It's no power bit me is a sentence, experience in because at the end of the day, or be show resume and cover letter him. But employer we can say apply, you should answer the question. It will be kind of one about experience now. On me with name anymore because they're not through you didn't follow simple instructions. It's the employer and so now if brofu enya meda na ma copy. Now me copy there's a software your friend or paraphrasing tool. So met me aba Google. Me ba Google na my best paraphrasing tool. Paraphrasing tool. This one, the first one, the keyboard paraphrasing tool. And one year and one say right? Keyboard paraphrasing tool. It oboswa. Ebe BSA at the amount. Now a be the mawa. I say me log in, but me nya me log in. Ebie de mawa na watchre brofo no wa paste e wa so was paste it because I'm a copy no and I'm a paste e wa ha no so hello employer I saw your blah 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 blah. All right, now on say a train for from me e wa ha say it no na atwere no it de me de bre no we na me de bre no e na asa atwere wa ha ma me so mo amo kenkan na mo nte brofo na mo pese ka mo trade the same thing na me de ato no obetuma so paraphrasing to no free once a manto. And once I watch rebel we are copy, no be pasting as a for Friday. At the amount me make a hello employer no. On not train hiring manager. I came across your job posting on the job bank, and after reviewing the duties and qualifications, I feel that I am the most qualified candidate for the role as I meet most of the requirements. I've worked as a care assistant for 2 years. On the way I will not say trouble. And I say, need no cry then. The chair mediano. Once I answer the broth near the pa. Into I say, I have worked as a care assistant for 2 years, and I'm looking to move to Canada through the new pilot program for home care workers. I'm currently in Ghana. Since receiving a job offer is a requirement for eligibility, I sincerely hope that your company will shortlist me for one. It was when you come, paraphrase, I'm like a looky very I can't say professional. Please find my high school diploma, cover letter, and resume attached. Eti obetuma so paraphrasing to no na they attract brofo no different amount. We are now a copy na wa be delete there otwe wo email no na wa paste ansa na wa send ama employer no. Say paraphrasing to no tire brofo no ma na say enya wo da ye wo rephrase on sa rephrase we no sa boso wo sa boso I sa be tire for amount. Ebetuma rephrase ya more than 100 times. It was actually enya wo de what's about rephrase obetuma trade different brofo sa amount sa. But my first one we na eye me de first one we na me there, so I don't have to rephrase. It is hard we say one say at the arrow baby a mouse in no. Sad we say no a copy. To answer me boss wa a copy the wahen nyina. So I come back to my email. So email ni then I delete we no the ma training na me delete ni nyina na ma be paste the ayi no trema me na me no ma paste. So any hiring manager I came across your job posting blah 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 and no na yes I try ma me. It was the first one I'm try assistant because as I train for at the amaye. Now here we at say there was sending message I'm our boyfriend. I feel our bought message in a way. It is a way by will be message or so and I was sending WhatsApp. I feel our testimony. Many kwaku menu, many coffee. Mena Michelle Tamale station na meje number no. Eti abaya na beka se minimo for picture send me. Eti afei na wo the picture the best and the kwan best na fa so edit picture send abaya no ewo wo e kan say WhatsApp. Say okọ obo ayina so a WhatsApp na bebe send picture no na de wakọ phone mu gallery ho na wakọ yi picture na de send no enye sa the same thing. Eti ye be attach your resume no ene your cover letter no e de ama employer no. Abra ye nyan send message no. Eti oba ha say ya wo hwe fom ho abons ade bi e wo ho say ayete say office file pin bi no office file bi ayi pin ya omode ebo file mu no akwa sa wode wonsa ebo so anasa wode mouse to so abon so watre attach file sa de we say baby mouse ne nam no minim se munyina mu hu a baby mouse yi ne nam yi ha wode wonsa bo so obeka se attach file e de obekọ o phone ni mu se laptop ra wi so e de obekọ laptop ni mu etimi sesi a e de mewura me laptop ni mu but enya de amu behu because eno e offline eti e de mewura mu no eno ane se me cover letter ena me resume ena me de ebe send no so me cover letter ena me resume na mabo open na load enti eno na load no first one ni eni we obi resume am ye man example na me enti we cleaning resume ena obeye so cleaning resume in the cover letter ena me ye man no ya David utimi am de example why aha obi animo all right enti say na wo de no wo phone so a na wa send the resume and the cover letter no e de ama employer no etu wie ya the next thing obeye send and one say e can say wabo send no so it's very very simple etu wie ya one say send bi ewo form ha say send bi ewo ha say and one say wabo so na akọ employer no ho but because a resume ni nya papa nti enya de am send ebusua at this point say wontimi send resume my employer there I was a child ma papa at this point job application ya Canada job application abusia ni nyina enie yapon enkomonasi job application ya job application eno ana maye no so one tiasia video we say e wo YouTube enya de a e kan se mesa akomachi but wo ankasa den obetime den akowachi wankasa obetumi akowachi at this point no me pese me kire say kwan ya me fa so bo campaign ni so e ken kan de omo hwehwe na mesa koyi email no amako send me resume ni ade no sa netie eti de obedi kan ye ne say you first go on the job bank you go and look at you can say the requirements obi say na cover letter no so cover letter no ma kire how to create it so you suppose application letter obi kire ebu ametimi kire you can say 1,000 words 700 words right depending on the independent require so ma kire mo how to write it mama mo software de be kire the software is there so I was okotire eno mitimi kire bi wo hasisi a medical video a ma kire mo kwan a me fa so kire enti ko hwesa video na so ye be 1 hour and kire enti entimi fa sa 1 hour no enka we hu enti na videos no doso you're supposed to utilize my platform nimdie bia wo pe bia metumi ho asi wo se me de gu ha sei software be resume software be cover letter bibia obehia job bank bibia me se link no e wo video we so entima mu mi se bisa munti asem na make no link no e wo video we ase wa wo YouTube no bo video no so caption no fansa boso ubo se link no wo so software bia cover letter software link e wo so resume link e wo so videos bia be bo ama obeye ni nyina wo so job bank ho so e de enso e wo so na mo nkoye na obia enkoye bi obia ntu ne hu nsi wo na obia enkoye bi now most of the time no say obi ba app yi so say YouTube o say TikTok o say Facebook o oye nkyerɛkyerɛ say ya at the end of the day na kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ mokɔ ne hɔ na ɔno no ɛyɛ ma mu nyinaa etinka de ma ye we no ka ɔnkyerɛ wo kwan abɛfa so a wo be send message na ɛno sɛ kwa bɛka kyerɛ wo adwuma bebree apie Canada no we yi akyerɛ wo na wani so ai brew owia na ɔde ne contact ato wo but abusua ma kyerɛkyerɛ nkrata ase ye starteye from enkrata hodo a ɛwɔ Canada ɛyɛ ya besi pilot ɛhwɛ video kakra ɛna masa bɛkyerɛw job bank kwan abɛfa so a wobɛsɛkye ɛhu ayɛ bibia even message abɛba employer ma kyerɛw resume ɛna man kyerɛw ene because ma kyerɛ dada cover letter ɛna man kyerɛ ene because ma kyerɛ dada etimi hia obia so bɛba sɛ me ka kyerɛ mo before sɛ me ba TikTok me ka kyerɛ mo sɛ Saturday Sunday Monday Tuesday Wednesday Thursday Friday Saturday Sunday 9 days me kon night nko 12 hours e wa abrochire ha sei sha awo we sei me kwa adwuma nwumere to anopa ntimi wo be send me email a me mabana me da the next day me kon night no me da reply o so this full week I am off TikTok and also YouTube obehu mo TikTok and be short videos bi na ma ye na ma posti said about page no ebe rane by YouTube dem ma this full week it wa why wadwen say wontie de me kire no but oba me email him say menyama no menyama se meya man ka me ha me ho enkasa ma me kon ho nyintinintini nka meba na me the opportunity na beguo na ma kire company be 100 na ma bobo bia di na nka wa ba me ho me mpesa obeba me ho video ad be resume e wo ho video ad be cover letter wo ho bibia wo ho applications mesremo obiantu ne hunguo requirement e secondary school so when we secondary school na dia me kire yi untimi nya bidia ene na untimi ko Canada ho na wo ye da na wo twere wasi wo ye da na pass English brofo we am kotwere nya primary for brofo it when we secondary school na e just obi na yema wa untimi nya bi na se won qualify because yes requirement e secondary school na se wo secondary school no na untimi nya dia me kire we dia na ne secondary school no kono kuro be so na ne secondary school no okono kuro be so it me ka kire mo ena mo amaba me channel no so foforo mo amaba me channel no so foforo no these are some of my services apart from adekire no these are some of not applicable service enema we say menye nti ano na mo hu e wo screen so no enema menye e na wo screen so no job search me search adwuma ma obia because I believe say ube enya de me ya chew e na ube tua me ka na me ko hwehwe adwuma no menim employer no e job bank me kire wo etu ube tua me ka na ma ko hwehwe ama na employer na amfre wa usika na shim mebu kwasea me nso ade me mpe owiasem ne kwasea buo eti menya job search menya visa application the time menya visa application is ma kire mo e na visa na embassy na de bema eti se wo ba me ho betua sika ma me na me yema na wo na ye refuse wa eno so ba beju sika na mebu kwasea eti me kire wo koya na wo Canada enkrofo ebire o medru UK na mo damase Canada na mo damase obi a tips makohwe video you can say visitor visa mabedru UK wo video am share na no mind bi o say health and care worker visa NHS application ne wife wetima ye bi one ni nyina aba 2 days ago obai o say open me number bedamase me enra o saba me life so tips aden na unfi me fa number yi ma me omo nyina me video no mo hwe so menya visa application meje ni sika na me ye ya anka ni sika shim but ono ankasa ye waba school application I don't do it because machiremo school application Canada schools machiremo UK makofa adwachewa aba bechiremo Canada makofa abechiremo mi ankasa masa chiremo school ba ko College of North Atlantic ni nyina wo me YouTube ha say na oba YouTube ha say ya videos no ya groupie your normal videos na ye wo the life ho na ensem ni gu to say na say ye ne life into obi person oba e just oba under the life can say column it will call regular videos oh who dey ye ne it will ba and call regular videos come live sessions no as say oh YouTube or e ho na bibia e she job verification obo ha was tips makọ apply juma e wo job bank me so hwema me say papa ye ni software bi e dey verify so some messages no mesremo job verification mean to me verify juma bia enfama CV read through obo ha was tips makọ ye me CV ne kan mu ma meden makan mu ama from ha se wotia brocha se ye tua rent ne ade kwadwuma ba wa bre wo yese meden makan Ghana fo mu nyina mu CV mu ama eno ti na ma kire nya abotre trase hwe video na ye ne correct so to me video ne tiase a obey no correct because entiase a me wo e na me de ama wo it is a to me follow me there then obey ne to say de me ye me de pepepe so I don't do CV read through and obi was a private consultation on WhatsApp me de masem ne de me pese me nya WhatsApp number na me pa cho me nya sa your crofo me consultation e bi £100 e bi £50 obetimi akobuki wo mo na no makasa me de no me chema obi ama ne so obi aso so baby me ye consultation me free consultation but enye private etiniema me ye free consultation and no TikTok last 3 days or say last 2 days me ba TikTok 9 hours 9 good hours na me see TikTok way back tips me go school UK me go school Canada na ma answer 9 good hours me see TikTok answer obia na the question manje obia wan see the kra. This is what I do. Free consultation on TikTok. Adama nkwa adwuma menya didi anopa me TikTok ya metima ya ama na bonwumere. Resume cover letter me yema. Eno de tia me yema ne say most of enkrofo bebre my perfect resume no what the ATM card ebeto. Me catch them say free. Bebre na wo Dubai any ade almost say omo ni bank account to say omo ni ATM card e wo Dubai ho. Eti omo timi ye wie kro omo timi download di. Eno ti na me G2 ma me ye. It is a resume ni cover letter de oba. Eno de make ma consider na ma yama. But me yama we are one akoya job application. And I no kra no send me message e bet me 2 weeks 1 month na me nya ho. They said the medical cashier said me kwa adwuma 9 days. The whole of the 9 days, that is 1 week 2 days. Mini online. To us send me message that be na me ba be kan. Enti hye so na mo akasa mo nkwohwe me video no na monye. Cover letter supporting documents meta AAB. SOP personal statement meta ye but enye de bia. And I think so oh your visa application na ope cover letter and I say letter of explanation eno de 2 hours adama nkwa adwuma metima transe na ma ya ama. Eno pe enemy services apart from that she knew what metima ya aboa. They metima ya aboa and I make kan wa ha say no. Enti tie me wa wate na tips wona wo be ka job debe keke me pese wo ye ma metumi nyema wo mentumi enyema wo se untumi nya dia na chese wan ko school na wan ko school so you don't qualify. It is a wako school dia then I was utumi ye o person contact me my email address and go on ebi so na etwegu e wo screen so blue one no you see my email address. If you want to contact me ebi I will enquiries bia you can get the reply after a month. It is why I dey be a kire wadwuna you can send me an email after a month make my reply because more backlogs of unanswered enquiries from the whole month of May, about 1,600 emails. I mean to me nya ho ntnase and na me nya ho na message rade no me wi ama brem kopɛ aduane di medware mada nti May fo nyina omo send me email me obi eno ha wanya reply nti email no and them that to ba send me message aka hu no say obedi live by 1 month eti asem na wo bisa na asem hia bra TikTok na bebisa me abra me ye live bra TikTok na email no emwa yese one ton wo yare a unya no aduro wo de ye ho me fere ebi mu kra ye illegal e wo TikTok ya say o ma ye illegal e wo ye ka say UK bo mutimi ba me TikTok e bebisa na mama mu solution o problem ne san ya wo fere say wo ba bonten abebisa say wo bushafo be hu say wo pa brochira konti ana eno tina wutimi ma me bisa TikTok and I me consultation and a free TikTok and I me obviously is the care home only for women. Well, it depends on the employer. Say your care assistant there, a member to me, but about the child support now. Say ya akwada bema bit makohe, but akwaya akwada oba. It depends on the employer and akwada kura okosheno. But on say kwaya akwada bema oba bit masheno, akwaya akwada oba bit masheno, but akwaya akwada oba bema untimi koshe akwada oba. Eti ejina employer kro eti when met maka say about 80% will favor ema about 80% ebe favor ema no yours is the LMIA your construction ewo ho your cleaning job farm job and machere mo de ewo ho LMIA ne hwehwe edin eti say we na e free e can say job offer no but ewo mu a obi anya bi ewo Saudi Arabia de a ene wo so obetime anya bi ewo my Ghana mu. So, no, you can be trying the care, home care, then you can be trying the other jobs. What the LMI, because those jobs, any pilot, it mentioning so. Mefa callers be 10. YouTube. Na ma be join me. Me the link, I'll bet me the baby question. Ebeto comment section I say. More am join me a baby question YouTube than you know it. Software me this streaming about Facebook. Any YouTube and your friend is StreamYard. It is our iPhone app. Obetimi I downloaded the StreamYard guest. Na obo link ne so a edo beba be join me. So uni iPhone and asa we install ya. Wo Google Chrome obetimi aboso no aba bibisa me. Na oboso a obeka tro wudin. Te say me din a wo tips and gist no. Obeka tro say tro wudin nti wo betimi tro wudin e ba wo nickname. Edin bia wo pese wo de eba so. Na we bisa wo say wo pese wo use microphone. Enko anasa wo pese wo use camera. Wo pese wo show wanimu a ubetumi show na yenyina ya show na wasa akasa abusia etu wunya etwe wudin no na wo select microphone ne camera na wabo enter studio na waba be join me e wo me studio ha sei na YouTube for any Facebook for ebehu anim na yenyina ya kasa ofere a na wadu mo camera no eti me the link no ato comment section ase ebi be pie ewo YouTube na ebi nso ebe pie ewo Facebook eti aya na ma share no so Facebook for ebenya link no obo so pe edo be free Facebook e de wakọ Google Chrome na watimi abe piem ewo me studio ha se sanso na obo so ewo YouTube a edo be free YouTube ha se na ede waba ebusuan ye twen wo mo no na menkenkan mo comments ni bi abra ye twen enkrofo asemo Celestine or say when you get there, can you later change the job? If you are a licensed nurse, I'm not encouraging you because you get a permanent resident on the care, and I'm not sure you can change it. But if the contract is about 2 years after the contract and you don't want to renew it, you have your permanent already, so you can do your nursing. You understand? All right. And also tips. What of those already in Canada for the care? Well, it is not for you because it is on arrival. But all the visit nekoye, all the school nekoye na onyebia, you can fight for it. You can do it, right? But the focus is for those outside that they want to recruit inside. Into Canada, your resume yebi from gym. All right. We ebisa for Facebook. I say, please, can I send certificate without evaluation? Yes. Job in a evaluation. They don't do evaluation. All right. Or say yes, madam. You can use the IO to apply. All right. One person about Mepacho Bright.
Yeah, Tiff, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Pacho, me a midwife. Na eba care we na me draw cover letter na. Do I need to state my responsibilities or duties as a midwife and answer me to me I can care nkwa without midwifery no?
Yeah, so oh yeah, midwife, kwada. So you have to channel the energy, not about a pania wo, not about labor I would deliver, but any maybe a transferable skills and experience. I will share and nay we know a bit my epe. Now what they no I'm woman on our dorsal attain or midwife duties now kasa to say oh yeah education on postnatal and antenatal and sane manema. What do you say?
Pacho, okay. Pacho na UK VI. Okay.
Meba. Ena ubetumi akase time na we student no. Na omakwan a ukọ private school care home. Even though say eno nya relevant can say sorry, eno nya recent experience no. Still na experience bi a wenya. Eti ehọ ne de ubetumi akase na ukọ care home bi ana say home bi, right? Na ehọ no wama inka kom. Enyuma ne bebre na ohwe nkwada no wama no akom. Na wo midwife no, wo de kakra bi afra midwife duties no e wo recent job na say who experience in that and I say we midwife into who focus on midwife but also I can home let us say receive this why you him.
Okay. Thank you very much. You know, I
All right.
had UK VI and I can want them. And no make me a try no kwa they apply for baby. And I just am general and now can.
So okay UK VIA exam said by UK your academics and your general and a standard no air the Canada your academics in your general it's a general training I'm say standard air Canada for there UK VIA UK but because we are midwife ubetumi anya care aba UK and ubetumi anya care ko Canada no uche UK VIA UK 4G Canada 4G it's UK VIA no air best for you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Right. And next person is Samra Charlotte. Charlotte. Baby girl.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Patronum person in this say when cha uwasi na ubetumi dey apply because na me prepare some material I
When trust so ya kwana.
Debbie ma like maths ni science no na manya this.
Yes, so while we secondary school, fine. But I alternate the obeture.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. David.
Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Me tailor phone to my prada. As a tailor.
And one is ube to me actually say where we secondary school. Now it's a bachelor say why you can't be that. Tell no na say when a private hospital be a now ube to me the dances why you care. But we are bemen menya sure so obetumi akoye na nia na say yi sa. So your other jobs e job banga e towards fashion. To say seamstress tailor bi e wo ho. And I say any job be at say construction workers or person who field in mukra your construction worker e wo ho no na dadia wo ebe favor more David.
Okay, Martin. Me apply.
All right. Trick. Hello, Patrick.
Hello, Tips.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello, Tips. Good evening.
Good
Let me
evening.
send a question. What's my perfect resume now? Yeah, good evening.
Yeah,
My
Kasa, meet
perfect
you.
resume now. So we need a year. We need credit card. We need purchase for my.
I also want your ATM card.
We need and download. So my perfect year.
I we need ATM card and a Visa card, Mastercard. I want to mean ye. Yenfa mobile money ye. Na we need bank account.
Anna, okay. I'm a bank account.
We need bank account. Love ya. Bio Mike no ne kasa.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah, good evening.
Matun Wahanso. Patron pesa mi bisa say IELTS no betumi atwa no online and unless o call center ko register ho.
Oko show me video na material materials, material kwa befa so achre. Ye train almost center, ye no online. So you have to go to their
Okay.
center, book it to their
Actually,
center.
me
Ghana,
that's
ye
eno
ebi wo
ana na
ewa
mpesa
Accra.
bi.
You will be Kumasi, you will be Tamale, and I'm the Takrade. Oko any country, I British Council for right? You have to go there and write it. Monkoshe IOT in the video, because question I will be sacrificed say you have no knowledge about the IOT, and therefore you fail. It took a video, no, then more knowledge and sacred way to one and also portray. All right. Hello, love ya.
Tips, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, Tips.
Hello. Hello, Metonka.
Tips.
Be Ohio to no crano, what in do online. When him send is it here. Aha. It will be say bit my say. It means that you have no knowledge about it. And a nebo so wedding. Nebo edding. It before so beka kotre no. Make sure so what prepare ho very good. And son abeka ko university usika dem. Ewom because baby natural mu faili. Enya automatic say try wa pass. Nti uba ha say na u bisa question bi na me hwe na wonim ho nim dia. Meka chose ko hwe video no. Na ti ayot na se. Kwan a wobɛnya materials ne nyinaa ɛwɔ hɔ makyerɛ mu ne nyinaa kwan a wobɛfa so a pass mark ne ade nyinaa makyerɛ mu ɛno na ɛbɛboa wo yɛ kɔkɔ bisa question
Patrol, IELTS is compulsory for pilot we say.
wontwa ayɛ ɔto na gye sɛ ɔkɔtwerɛ Canada for exam sɛ ɛno so yɛtwerɛ wɔ Canada
It is a would drew one man son away to me actual and patrol.
na wobɛyɛ dɛ na waduru
Okay.
hɔ meka exams mmiɛnsa akyerɛ mɛsɛ Pearson view IELTS ɛna Canadian exams baako pɛ na wobɛnya bi atwerɛ wɔ Ghana ɛyɛ IELTS wobisam sɛ yɛ compulsory anaa woteyɛ
Patrol,
ɛna wo sɛ wobɛbisam sɛ yɛ compulsory
Patrol, man joining in tempting Emma may be set our question.
and the
Sorry,
next
sir.
time ɛyɛ abrantem why
Patrol, you mate.
I compulsory because other two exams na nya da bit be enya bi atwere.
Patrol, mate.
All right. Azozo.
Tips, good
Hello.
evening.
Good
Tips,
evening.
good
I'm saying tips and
evening.
just no one normal petition na no keka na adwetira man for sir. Azozo,
Hmm.
is our question.
Okay, my question is me ne me boyfriend yɛn wareyɛ ɛna
Sure. What
ɔde
your
me
boyfriend asem
me
wa say?
ɛyɛ question
Now,
like ɔde me
now
ɔde
question now
me
boyfriend asem na masa yeah care wa how boyfriend there.
oh
Ube bisa boyfriend.
maybe it
Ah,
has to do
boyfriend
with
what?
the visa application ti.
Ah, okay. Me ka say bia oni ni jai na ube bisa ye.
Oh Debbie ɔno na obi ɛyɛ application ne ma no ɛna ɔde me information ɛfile as his partner by yɛn wareyɛ but sisi ano mempɛ sɛ use me details ne bio mepɛ sɛ me ankasa yɛ me application ɛna me sɛ withdraw application na ɔse daabi so mepɛ sɛ mebisa can I go ahead to do my own application without his knowledge and make the marital status as single anaasɛ ɛde sɛ metwɛn till he withdrew his application before say metimi apply.
Exactly. So or passport and so passport was so we did keke dia idin de so obi a obi. Ebia na ofele udi ni share so keke. But say o passport akodi wo system so say ukunu no no dia. And I will show marriage now more marriage certificate.
Yeah, name marriage certificate because you're worried.
Na o ebe na kode wako Abraham anya marriage certificate.
Or say ye frey say ye biometric na ye be court certificate no e dey assure ntitisi ano picture na eda ye passport no mu watwa saa picture no front and back me say the last 2 pages no wa scanning ni nyina e na ochro me passport number no wagye me parents and me brothers omo information ni nyina masisi a person withdraw the application
And the one in Jayana.
or anger issues nti maka share ne say one year ne de na me so me ye me de
Yenya wari asem. All right, it catches on withdraw because system ne so say when no anya sa any application be a be conflict. Okoya we single la be conflict. Once I copy system ne say wa wari ne there. The only thing a bit must save you is just a divorce certificate.
nti divorce certificate me ametimi aye without his knowledge ana because so on withdraw application ne that
Because withdraw just also file on also application. It be our transcend could be a decision now to me akweja. But the thing is, a country be
Canada.
Yeah. So the thing is, if it is on the system now, you have to also get a divorce certificate. It will your application will be so status you're single, you're married, you're divorced. Now why you say we divorce? Now can we decide divorce certificate na them? Abake on up. It is
Okay.
so you're married the crowd when a divorce. I don't know, say Ghana mutu me divorce. Enti manenti here. Say on tiasia and a divorce certificate. Na back on the kind on the onye because person or redress is here now. I just was for friends was akoye abedi actually because if
Ono kra no ɔse ne saka visa no kra na so ɔnkɔ sisi akra na ɔde bɛto hɔ nti mempɛ o wa use me as ne partner.
you need to make us say was system no say wa ware wa divorce certificate na betimi atete montem. Nti any time
Okay.
your application no you are not single by your divorcee. E won krate.
Okay. Mate. Medase.
Yo. Linda Mafu. Hello, Linda Mafu.
Hello,
Yeah, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, metonka kasa.
Hello.
Metonka kasa.
I know to make it a UKVI academic.
General training, UKVI general training, and I said standard general training. I was also general training. So per Canada nkwa, we focus on Canada nkwa, and control UKVI standard. I can say general training. But say Osha UK and Canada at the same time there. Kotre UKVI general training. No. Obia Bahama ma explain that changes here. You are also coming to ask the same question. Lydia, this a question.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, it's like question no beside me per clarification. Also UK IELTS no UK VI.
Dentia Montiasi and it say IELTS no crowd ma de cro. Kohe video no the type of IELTS no. The type of IELTS no. Okay, UK for there no different types ben
mature. Me was standard no. I have written the standard.
The standard general na training. A general as academics.
Standard no.
Lydia.
Mature standard. Yes, mature
Standard
standard.
no tre. What tre general as academics?
Mature academics.
And into question here then.
Okay, what's it?
What question here then?
My question is me mature standard. And with points now, what counts from 0.4 near there. I had more than that though. The person maybe say, would they accept an answer? I say, me control general no answer. That's what I want to know.
The academics they will accept.
Oh, okay.
They will accept the academics, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
So either you if you have the general training, go and write that one because I don't know easier. But medical kanye. So what try academics in that dakrana, they accept it. But only try academics in the tray, ya what try to be freely. Try general training, ne save you. And if you ask me about the standard and the UKVI, make sure say Canada a standard. It's a non-anchor. But we will be a share between UK and Canada at the same time. Then try UKVI because Canada accepts the UKVI. Everybody when UK ubet mediaba, when Canada ubet mediako. I have answered IELTS. Mo bia maybe say biem. Now you have other questions. I can say Bismarck, this is our question. Bismarck, this is our question. Sarah, so Mike can only be our question.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Patron, person in business say, so what degree can you still limit yourself and use your WASI certificates to apply?
So the requirements I mentioned is minimum. It will PhD grab to me.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I answer will be so bad baby some masters. Anytime you're molest BBA is a minimum. Oh, above that, you are good to go. So work experience 1 year or 2 years, or 8 years, net as obrosokra, right? T sanity. BBA make a minimum. Language was a 4. And not just a try out no nya sisa. Change I was a ukucha 4. There be nina minimum. Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. I wouldn't need so Mike in the casa. I wouldn't need so Mike in the casa. Ebenezer.
Yeah, hello.
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 Ebenezer, this is our question.
That's what you mean.
I'm a tonka.
Hello. And Patrick, the question is, the person me work permit if I for Canada, so me could do a meeting apply for care jobs maybe, home care jobs maybe.
That's why your work permit for Canada. Now work permit you say you man crat and didn't know as a copy home care. And your home care any be prequent.
Okay, like me brother and mammy, like my cousin and me.
Brother and work permit amount. When you quite fast on your work permit. As now for any bina, what to why I say work permit in the bina or brother could trace a come on. Work permit when you quite fast on your work permit. Apply when you Nipa employer, why apply to mania LMI any day? You could have visitor visa be a more Canada. What the town can say your work permit amount. Kwaniba. Bisa a question. Enoch so Mike no na me mfa. Kwaniba me yina free so. Onye ready.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Enoch.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Me pacho, na lady be bisa question be na knife am but me link the name is stable. No bisa say who university degree ubetumi say wo de what's in there and now say ubetumi the university degree na apply. Mante
Me say requirement na a minimum. It will bro so kra eye.
okay.
It
And
will secondary school patch say who JHS I want to me bi of a free secondary
okay,
school.
okay. And two, ubetumi the English proficiency in university no so I replace
Or
IELTS
many
na.
language makeka the omope. What the English proficiency IELTS. English proficiency IELTS.
There be
Nti ade ene fa kwai. Government no your portal no so say what English proficiency be.
all right. Matthias.
Now when he has say
But that's if I
who be rem later on.
the network is stable. The way my Johnson baby
Eti
na.
the omoji aye piercing view IELTS and Canadian exams and no nyina bi no unim. Eti IELTS na ye kind of say common to you. Asa.
All right.
Untumi fa English proficiency letter OETO de ben de bi oni nyina untumi fa nye de omoji na maka kyerɛw IELTS piercing view and a Canadian English test eno pe.
All right. That's if I the show.
All right. Ebenezer. Ebenezer.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, Charlotte, what's our question?
Okay, me patrol me network nti me nim say me question obi ebisa dada. Me bisa say me de route we come a na say me fa ne say me kodu adwuma na de me call ye no. My brain like I just want to change a job. Me wo ho kwan say metimi asesa adwuma bi a me pe ana. Ana chinchina this a care job. Just a care job na e was say me ye.
Contract. Etine your job offer different from piloting. Into the kind of job offer na. Or in the back actually say offer me the way 3 years, 2 years, 5 years. It will offer an sign ya. Who feel why then?
Oh, okay.
I just also say offer new
like you can leave, but your contract. Oh,
a
okay.
contract. Into I just say o contract new now person be renew there. Then you can go. On Ghana for because of permanent resident in T. On person me de kind ko gum omo kwa na omo nye na omo dwane na afi employers na complain ye twem. Sa na omo di school kwa omo ko school no. And then school aye basa. Yesremo unim say when you're ready for it. Go and do what you want. Say construction au pa for construction ko. Mamu fa nyama adwen say mo de kwa di permanent na afi mo gije dwuma na gu ho. Na afi aban na be cancel. Yesremo. If you don't want to do it, don't go. Pacho Enoch near mon so some mic no. Because I don't understand why if you don't want it, I didn't know woko. I didn't know woko because of the permanent. It is a broni offer the and chill. Broni no say why I want to when yati. What the permanent not just is it's just a way to enter with permanent. They will be term. What I say it at least or contract in the every year. And then I'll be doing I will not renew it because contract is contract. Also, they may about 3 years. 3 years and so me pay him. But I could do ya wo I could do ya de chia was me pay. Joshua so Mike no. All right. I was here for me the mobile say my hosting over 2 hours. More questions be adam about TikTok. I may general you can say consultation, free consultations, questions be a na mo dia ba. Nya me watching na enya e be am bet me about TikTok, but nya me watching na yen sua de because I have to relax, sleep for my 9 days night time ebe kono. Nya me watching na e be kra me about TikTok the whole day. Na me tumi ada Eddie Ako. More requesting later, and I cannot pick anybody again because we have closed. Once again, and you discuss it a lot. Nyamishra mo moje bre ebaye. Mo ba be later. Eya mesra mo like video no. Mo ba mo share mo like it. Mesra mo like it and it come off how to apply for a home care job. Mesra mo video no is very detailed. Fa ho shemu bi na eye bi because ebe farmer ebia na we and a winshira ewom. And I'm a so we now we're nebia Emma Wabemumu because every day and day out the companies are coming. Idea was our share actually, and I said, is my resume correct? Is my cover letter correct? Because you will not pick a phone and call the employer. And your resume or cover letter any idea dance amount. So that is where you should focus. And what and was focus. But for who shall be Emma Wabemu Emu. The guy in Saudi Arabia, I know, I will use him as an example every day. So he said he has applied for 170 jobs for LMI. This is an example. 100 nanko kwetria. That was all. Miss Remo. Fahushim. JB. Every day. Nyame bocha Saturday. I can say nyame bocha 7th. Obeko na ejumano alisti eguho. It is always available. Every day, anytime. Apply. Ode anajubia obeda. For 10 egum. Ebusia brofuna me boy no. O paraphrase a betumi akopy na de ato baby WhatsApp. It anytime be copy then you paste. O resume no so ba akopy na de bia no a o person o update no you can say update. Right? Ba brofo na ewumu ano asesa brofo no. It e de obetumi be 10 applications. Ade a chia why 10. Ade a chia why 10. When you better one so no na 1 month. Start ebia middle of this month, basically middle of July. No apply 300. After you see say as a be start Afro, it be start Afro. And idea ba kwa me refi and say company no advertise at say ba kwa ya the example or advertising ene 6 June or say deadline 7 July. It ebu a chat na on reply or kopim say the deadline ebeso obeji ne resume nyina ansa na start afrefre o ma obefre wo mo. It ebu a apply ma 1 month emeto so. Eti na apply fane say ene de no you will hear from them after a month after say omo aso echina no aye echina then you apply you expect them a month after echina and always be ano you are expecting replies from people so use 1 month to hand and the following month now wait for responses no that month so you keep on applying so don't wait until you hold an offer don't stop. And then you see 1 month, na matana ho air trains on be reply. Keep on applying, and you'll be getting the responses as a backlogs. Sanity. Midamunya masi. Nyamen kamo. I still repeat. Say I don't do job application, visa application, school application, anything. I am a teacher and I teach you. All right. Nyamen kamo ho. Mama bye.